We still dey wait for the change, All the promise when they make, it don't dey be like saying a fake. Where the money, where the food, As everybody want improve. Since you come, no tears and pain, we don't tire to complain, I see the bad way you been do. You don't tear Nigeria into two. 97% and 5%. You know been talk like president. They rule Nigeria with sentiment. I take your office to revenge. Oh yeah now, Oga Buhari, we dey beg you. Let Nigeria no go scatter for your head, yo. Yes, after the election, where them do, we still dey wait to see the change, yo. Cause all the promise when they make, it don't dey be like saying a fake, yo. Where the money, where the food, Nigerian people want improve. But since you come, na tears and pain, we don't tire to complain, No employment for the youth, and security,
Chai! Now wow, people wey suppose talk through to power don't off mic. And if we talk, now 500,000 they go summer us, call them hate speech. But fear not, Maiyegun don't come. Him go torchlight every corner, nooks and cranny of all these bad people where they spoil our country. So my people make we loud, Maiyegun don't come, My people make we shout, Maiyegun don't come, Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, Maiyegun don't come, MaiyegunDiary Politico, Maiyegun don't come, This one not the off in mind, Maiyegun don't come, And in the touchlight every corner, Maiyegun don't come, Okay, some people be they holla say they want the power. Chai, them be promise us say we go get light and power. Them hustle sote they can't get the power. But now they know they do anything with the power. Every day, dollar just they get the higher power over naira. See them talk say make we off mind, but thank God say Maiyegun don't come. So my people make you ladder, Maiyegun don't come, My people make we shout, Maiyegun don't come, Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, Maiyegun don't come, MaiyegunDiary Politico, Maiyegun don't come, This one not they off in mind, Maiyegun don't come, Person where they do evil, no one make person talk. Them say that Maiyegun, that man too they talk. He too they talk. Say MaiyegunDiary, he they hot like pepper. But every day then they take money in bulk. Woman picking they the street they hawk. Still them talk say make we no talk. But thank God say Maiyegun don't come. So my people make you loud, Maiyegun don't come, My people make you shout, Maiyegun don't come, Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, Maiyegun don't come, MaiyegunDiary Politico, Maiyegun don't come, This man not the off in mind, Maiyegun don't come,
Hello there. Good morning to you, good afternoon to you, good evening to you from wherever you are watching from. This is Maiyegun live. Tell them.
lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube.
So if you read the caption of the broadcast, today is Sunday, the 30th of January, which also happened to be my birthday. So thank you very much to every one of you who have been reaching out and then, sending all your best wishes, your good wishes and all that. So thank you. I can't really respond to everyone one after the other. I just have to send this singular collective thank you to every one of you. Thank you for always. So today, I want to address what many of you possibly are currently, reacting. Surprisingly, you are reacting that they said teenagers are now engaging in money rituals. In Nigeria, what do you call it? Okete. Is that what we call it in Igbo? Okete or so. Yeah, it is escalating. As the poverty in Nigeria escalates, as the corruption in Nigeria escalates, as the inequality in Nigeria continue to escalate, the young in Nigeria are falling into the bracket of the evil of the society. And we need to say something about that. Killing people, killing your fellow human being because you want to make money. Nigeria Nollywood turning your youth, your children to killers. And many of you are enablers too. Yahoo Plus, Oshole, money ritual, Okoete, and any other name you can give to it, killing human being for money. I want to talk about that today.
And yes, lórí Facebook, and yes, lórí YouTube.
Share the broadcast.
And yes, ọba bá gbé wúrẹ́. And yes, ijó ìgbádùn yẹn.
I've been wanting it.
And yes, Presido bá rúfin o.
Thank you.
And yes, gómìnà gbówó jẹ. And yes, ọlọ́pàá ti ń darí pa. And yes, aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o. And yes, òwúrọ̀ olóṣèlú. And yes, ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnragì. And yes,
They sweet me too.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Tell them.
ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnragì.
Good morning once again, good afternoon, and good evening to you. Sunday sermon on MaiyegunsDiary Politico is the program that I actually love so much because it's the moment I actually speak my mind. I speak my mind the way I feel about any topic. Today, I'm going to do the same. I have, the social media is currently agog with the news of teenagers in Abeokuta who killed another teenager, a 15-year-old girl, Rafiat, I believe. They killed her, cut off her head, and they started cooking the head in a pot. Teenagers. She is a girlfriend, or she was a girlfriend to one of her killers. Her boyfriend, a 17-year-old boy, who wanted to probably be Dangote, be this, be that, as the society continue to mount the pressure, which is part of why I want to talk about this, by the way. Teenagers, 4 teenagers, they conspired because they were convinced that all they needed to break away from poverty was just to find somebody who they can kill, use their body parts, and then they will become rich. So that's exactly what they did in Abeokuta, Ogun State, where teenagers killed another teenager, cut off her head, and they were cooking it to burn her head in a pot. before they were caught. And when they were caught, in fact, the first two, when they were caught, and then it led to the arrest of others, the shock on the face of those who arrested them is the reason why it is now trending in Nigeria. But let me tell you this. Since the poverty in Nigeria has become generational, every day, every time we tell you that if you don't do things differently, nothing will change and nothing will be different. It will be same of the same, if not worse. Some of you prefer your same of the same political system, a system that promotes inequality, a system that now gave room to superstition that makes so many people a lot of money. They use religion, seeing vision, Nollywood, your Yoruba movie, your what do you call it, Igbo movies as well. Nollywood that depicts the efficacy, the potency of Nigerian voodoo. That Nigerian voodoo, somebody can be so powerful, right? That he himself is living from hand to mouth, from those he's stealing from possibly, and then suddenly he can make you rich. Nollywood, where you can see human being, they will say, oh, just go and bring your girlfriend, go and bring your wife. You want to be rich? Do you want to, Baba, I'm so poor. Baba, life has been so hard. I cannot feed. I cannot take care of my family. Baba, I need you to help me. Yoruba movies and Nigerian movies. And the solution is, sure, you will be able to do it if I give you the solution. Can you go and look for a beautiful woman, maybe your girlfriend, maybe your wife, maybe your sister. Go and bring them. We will use her. She will just prepare a room, put her in a room, and then we'll prepare everything, and she will be bringing you money. Nollywood. Oh, what happened is that menu, that's what they call it in Yoruba. If you want to buy human parts in Yoruba land, you won't say I want to buy human parts. If you want to buy, I've told you about the Nollywood, right? But there's actually a market for it. An imbalanced contraption that gave room to superstition. And in fact, they believe in it. It's no longer superstition. They believe that you can put human being in a room and you can summon spirits. And the spirits, they will now take over the spirit of that person you put in a room. It may be your mother, maybe your father, maybe your friend, girlfriend, and all of those. Many, many things that people tell you about money ritual. None of them have, nobody has come out and say, oh, yeah, I did money ritual. This is how it works. Every 12 midnight, I can show you the spirit will bring the money. Once they bring the money, all I have to make sure is that, people who have told you about money rituals, they either heard it from somebody. They either heard it from somebody, that heard it from somebody who heard it from their neighbor in 1992 or in 1985 or somebody, all those things. This is the story of money ritual. But guess what? People still do it to this day. But nobody can say, okay, sure, you want to see that person where they there. Now, money ritual he did. And he's one of the richest people in Africa. None. But when I was growing up, having been raised, I was raised there in Ijebu. So I grew up among the traditionalists. I grew up among the religionists like that, Christians, Muslims. I'm talking about the core one, those who actually take God more than you can imagine. And at the same time, for every part of their own understanding of God and what have you, they are experts. So when I talk about the traditionalists, that was where I knew that I asked people there, I said, Baba, is it true that there is there is Ogunowo? And they told me, point blank, there is nothing like Ogunowo. And in fact,
It is a murder for anybody to tell you that they can turn a human being to money for you. It is a murder, killing. Then they now explained to me, they said, there is no ogunwo. Me, when I was growing up, they said, there is no ogunwo than the work of your hand. When I was growing up in Ijebu, they would say, if you are selling worobo, if you are selling orange, if you are selling epa, if you are dedicated to it, if you work hard on that same business, you can be rich. So in order to now encourage you to work hard, our forefathers, you know what they did? What they would do? They will give you what they called why did I forget the name? A jonu, or something to make you sell. But they know that the only way you can sell or make money is when you take your business serious, not because they can put somebody in a room to be vomiting money. Say, Joke, money will be falling everywhere, like you see it in the Nollywood. Oshule, God bless you. No, I think Oshule is the one that is it called Oshule? Oshule doesn't require killing human beings. Okay, they'll put together all the ingredients like ewe gba, ewe awo, itakun gba, itakun awo, omi gba, omi awo, this and that. They put everything together. They mix them up with soap. They will say, oh yeah, take. They use and bath. But make sure say they open your shop. Oh. Make sure that you are paying attention to your account. Oh. Make sure that you are not spending money anyhow. Face your business. People will be coming to buy the business from you. You will be selling and selling and selling and selling and selling. And the more you sell, they know you will be rich. So that was how our own forefathers, so they knew then, they were farmers. Yeah. Whenever they had to do anything to hate their work, or to, if somebody says, I have not been having a good harvest. A farmer, somebody working, are those who go out to ask for, please, Baba, please help me. I don't know what happened. My business is, they say, okay, that your business. What type of business do you do? Because I grew up among the elders. I have to say this. And I'll keep saying it. That is why any of this woke mentality of today, Maiyegun, life don't move on. That is why today, some of you will wake up and you hear that the teenagers are killing themselves for money. And you'll be asking yourself, Nigeria is worse, Jubelo. And parents are to be blamed. So that of the society and the government. We'll come back to that later. In Ijebu, where I come from, if you go to them and say, I want you to help me, sir. First, they will ask you, what do you do for a living? Because they know that if you don't have a job, how can you say you want to have money? How can you believe that some money can just come and drop on you? They will ask you, what kind of work do you do? I'm a tailor, sir. Tailor. Okay. What kind of dress do you make? What kind of, who are your customers and all of that? And I used to make, and you are very good at what you do. You are very good. You say, yes, sir, I'm very good, sir. And are you always prompt? Like, do you always meet up when you give your customers the date they should come for their job? Do you? Yes, sir, I do that. Are you sure? Okay, yes. These are the things they know that if you do them right, they are enough to make you rich. Do you understand? Until the Amulu Malas, the 419ers, the human part traders, until they took over the loophole of people's desperation, finding a way out of poverty. And there you go, Yahoo came. I have to say this, right? When Yahoo first started, I was among the young teenagers who actually jumped into it. You remember that Korea, Japan 2022? That was the moment everybody want to be on the computer. 2002 rather. Korea, Japan 2002, I think. When we were all buying things from fever.com and all of that. I won't forget that. Until it changed. To young people telling you that I'm a yahoo. Young people, teenagers, oh. And the people that are doing this for them, they are adults. They are mulumalas in this traditional way. The 419ers, the murderers, say you are yahoo. I'm an attending. You cannot collect money if we don't do this for you. So then they will say, you will see them, they say they are yahoo. And there they are. Calabash here, red cloth there, red cloth here, firewood here, this and that. And you're like, for goodness sake. Then that didn't stop there. Then they started asking them to go and bring sanitary pad. The desperation, oh, the sanitary pad of their girlfriends used sanitary pads, right? They will soak the sanitary pad with the blood and the other things. They will soak them in the water. They will do all whatever nonsense ritual they say they will do. And they would ask them to drink the water. And their money is going to come. They should go and speak to Maga. Maga will pay. The society that kills for money, because that's what your politicians, that's what they do as well. Human being cannot turn to money. Tell your children that. On social media right now, people are arguing if telling people that a human being cannot turn to money. Human being, me, Maiyegun, if you cut my head, you just killed me. That's what you did. You killed me. You're not going to make any money. Okay? You are not going to become a billionaire or anything. And you need to begin to say that to your children. Because what you have now, you have killers, murderers as teenagers, and they are growing around you. As you are looking away, they are preying on you. Some are killing their mothers. They are killing. See, I have seen in the last 3 months alone, I have seen more than 3 videos of young boys trying to kill their parents for money. Money ritual. Tell your children, no, even if you are watching me right now, I know that social media has made things kind of complicated these days. Terrible. Yeah? I saw some videos on TikTok where you see some teenagers who are telling themselves inside the shrine, they are recording themselves inside shrine, encouraging themselves to get rich or die trying. You know what I mean? They said if you run too fast, you are going to blah 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 blah. If you sort of don't walk too fast or something, then you are possibly going to die poor. I was watching that video. It didn't make any sense to me, but I can tell the peer pressure that actually is growing. Some people, listen, some of you have teenage sisters. You have teenage brothers. Many of them are now dating. That's another thing. I remember a time I said something about the increasing poverty and the destroyed family value in Nigeria. That if you pay attention to the trends from the millennium, from the 2000s, right? You will realize that the family value in Nigeria is completely gone. Children who are supposed to still be under the tutelage of their parent or guardian or somebody, in the care, they are out there and they are now the breadwinners for their family. So many of you have teenage sisters. You have sisters who are actually not teenagers, sisters who are dating teenage boys because they have money. You know they are into ritual, whatever they are doing, right? For now, yeah, whatever they are doing that is giving them that little money, the biggest one is the day they will think your sister could be used, all right? Young people trying to use their mothers for ritual. I'm talking about, attempt to kill their own mother for money. I don't know, many of you have seen that, and they will say, "Ah, devil." This is not devil. Hey, what is all this? So for goodness sake, it's not devil. Come on, look at the society. What you condone, what you many things you indulge, many things you cover up, and you probably think is normal. They always have consequences. And the victims who are the victims can be that your own sister, can be your own brother tomorrow, right? So you have your own sister dating a young man that has no job. He is a Yahoo boy. But according to you, your sister, well, I'm sorry, Nigeria has made you seem that it's not bad. The guy is a good guy, got your family a better place. Your sister is living fine. She's in school. She's getting a degree. She doesn't have to marry him. She can move on in life later. Everybody is trying to take advantage of everybody while you watch yourselves being murdered, slaughtered for your greed. So I'm saying it to you right now. Many of us have a role to play. You see all these things we are talking about, they are not living away from you. I am not saying that you should go to them and say, what you are doing is not good, or you are a Yahoo, this and that. If you have a relation that is involved in all this nonsense, right? Before they finally figure out that maybe you defending them, collecting money from them, or the ones protecting whatever they are doing, you are the one that they are going to use next. But listen, Nigeria's future is bleak. There is no light after tunnel, okay? Because no light. And you see those our children, the society is going to teach them how to survive. Many of us, when we were growing up, they did not tell us that Nigeria is not for us. They told us to give in, to sacrifice, go to school, get a better grade, go do this and get a better that. And then when you do this and do that, you are successful enough, then you can have a job. When you have a job, you can have a family. And in fact, you can even be useful to your country, blah, blah, blah. That's what they told us. They didn't tell us then that they've stolen everything from us. Part of the, many of us only found out when we are now like a grown up. We found out that Nigeria is not for us, okay? Now, society will teach you. Society will shape you. Society will form you if you fail. Let me put it this way. The society will shape your children. The society will form your children. The society will decide for your children if you fail to be the one to guide them. But if you are one of those who believe that, I leave sorry, Jare, anybody, you know what I mean? Of course. But there will be consequences, just like the one you just witnessed. You may be next. Sometimes all they need to do is just to stop. Before now, right? All they need to do is just to come in and then, they can stop your car and kidnap you. They can come to your farm and kidnap you to go and use you for money ritual. But I am yet to see one person they will say, Maiyegun Shebi, you don't believe in money ritual. You don't believe that a human being can turn to money. Look at this man. Now 2 people he kill. And the 2 people, they are giving him 500 million every day. Or more, now central bank money in Naira. But some of you, because of the Nollywood nonsense they have fed into you, fed into your mind, fed into your brain, including in religious wise, in religion, they'll say, thank God, Jesus came and he rescued this person from the people who want to use that for money ritual. Nollywood. Nobody will come out and tell you that, but Maiyegun, nobody will come and say it now because it doesn't exist. It doesn't. In Odogbolu, we have so many people who come to Odogbolu. I tell you that all the time. Odogbolu. So I am not one of those that you probably will look at and say, Maiyegun, you don't know what you are talking about. Go to Ijebu or go to Ogbomoso. I don't need to go to anywhere. Okay? I don't need to. We have people who come to my hometown. We have people who come to Ijebu regularly, looking for all you are saying. I have seen pastors, redeemed pastors. Sorry, I'm not saying that you be Mamalawo, Abi Babalawo. Your pastor, redeemed pastors, Winner Chapel pastor, Four Square pastor. I'm saying them because I met with them. I've seen pastors who came to do Ogbolu because I had to lead them. There are some, there are some things that what were they looking for? They are looking for Aworo, and all these things are just for greed and all that. Okay, Aworo for their church. We can do Aworo in Odogbolu. There's Aworo. There are Aworos that they will do. They will say, all you needed is just a big cow, and then you will dig the ground. Just one. You don't need much. You don't say, they buried 200. No, you don't need that. Ijebu will do that for you. They call it Aworo. I don't know how it works for them. For me, I don't lead some of your pastors. I don't lead them enter bush. Say, because some of those things, they have to pluck them themselves. Nobody will do it for them. You have to, part of the ingredient, they will say, you have to go and pluck the leaves. You have to do it yourself. You, pastor, yourself. I can't do it, but I'll show it. I'll show you the plants. I'll show you this and show you. I say, that one, and that one. Then you pluck them. What were they looking for in the name of Jesus? Aworo. Aworo simply means enough people to come into their church and all of that. So when I talk about all these things and I said something about the Amulumala, we have them in Odogbolu who are Babalawo, who are Mamalawo, who are just 419. Some of them are watching me right now. So I am not somebody you will say you don't know what you are talking about. But when you meet the real people, they will tell you, Baba, forget it. Human being cannot turn to money. But we have other ways we can help you. And the same thing I told you from the beginning. What kind of work do you do? What's your job? Now let's do something about that so that more people will be interested in that. And the more the people are interested in your business, the more profitable it will become for you. And the money you are looking for, the wealth you are looking for will come true to you. If you manage it well, it will last a generation. Generational poverty is the reason. So it's not new. Generational poverty. Nobody is going to turn human being to money for you. Because you see that person who is going to turn human being to money for you. Yeah. If he can turn human being to money for you, right? He will do it for himself. And he will ask you to probably just serve him. Why would he want to do it for you when he can be the billionaire himself? So I've seen them in Odogbolu. The people come to my hometown. They come there, they come and look for so many things that some of you watching that your Nollywood, Yoruba Nolly, and all those lies they bury in your head. You need to unlearn them. And every small thing, I was seeing some people, they were talking about this on Twitter, right? The next thing they turn it to, are you saying juju is not working? Don't mix them together. Okay? So juju, for whatever other things you probably want to aim at, where I come from, when they talk about juju, yes, I have seen, no joko, I have seen Olugbon at work. Maybe not fear, catch the person. You can use any theory because I can't explain it. But I have seen Olugbon that said, hey, you know what? Calm down. You know what that means? When you are in a place whereby you are boxed up, yeah, you are about to be attacked. I have witnessed that. And they're like, kill him. The person they said they should kill. If you see him, shoot him, kill him. Everybody they run, The guy came out and he said, hey, he just called one of them. The people that are angry, we will kill you today. Everybody they run. They drop everything. They came closer. And he spoke to them gently and he said, you cannot go back. You pack all those things they dropped. And they all left. Well, maybe not fear, maybe not, I don't know. Whatever it is, I've seen things work as juju. But that doesn't mean that you should now say your juju can turn human being to money and say you don't know what you are talking about. I'm saying it. If you have that intention, don't turn to a killer. When you kill human being for money, you are not going to become rich. You are going to become a killer. And there is no devil pushing you. There's no devil pushing you. You are a tool, a devil yourself, if you think, oh, well, I mean, can kill people and make money. I'm just saying, the devil, gone. The real devil are your politicians, the one that created the inequality. I told you, I said, you see, since 1999, where you have democracy. So today, 2022, you've had how many years? 23 years. Some of the children that are going to become Idamu Adugboyi, that are going to be murderers, armed robbers, that are going to be kidnappers, ritualists, that are going to be all manner of things that are going to put you, your family, in a serious kind of danger that you are not thinking about today. They were given birth to in 1999 to 2022. That is 23 years. Nigeria had no plan for them. The inequality in the country, the uneven distribution of the wealth of that country, right, will continue to create this basket case of killings. So I am saying it to you right now. The devil you are going to Mecca to stone is not in Mecca. The devil you are going to Jerusalem to go and pray against is not in Jerusalem. The devils that you are looking for, who made life miserable for you, they are not in faraway places. They are close to you. They are not what you are looking for in Sokoto, a day inside your Sokoto. Your politicians are the devil. Everything they've done against that country, the repercussion of that is all you are seeing today. And I can say that boldly with proof. Inequality where one person will be multi-billionaire, and around him you will see the pool of poor, wretched people struggling to feed, and he will be bragging, I'm a rich man, I'm a former minister, I am a governor, this, I am this and that, right? And then the rest will have to just queue until the crumb from their table falls. Now, until crumb falls, people will still have to eat, right? Now, your children are going to be targeted species, endangered species in Nigeria. And me, maybe I don't become father. Those I don't get I don't get 4 kids, and then I'm going to get another one. It's going to be 5 kids. And then the first one, Kuforola, me, right? Kuforola will be, she's a teenager now. And then that puts me in a very kind of a tight position as a father, because if another teenager that was never well trained ended up having to grab my daughter to make, this is how I see things. This is how I reason things. I don't feel like, this can't happen to me. No, it can't happen to me. It can happen to any of you. And when they happen, you'll be alarmed. When they steal from you, when they mismanage the economy, when they create unemployment, when corruption creates impunity that makes some people more valuable than the rest of you in a country, at the end of the day, people will have to find a way just to manage to bridge the gap of the inequality, even if they have to start killing themselves, like many of you are looking forward to your own money ritual. So the devil who pushes you, the devil that will push you to that state of no return, that state of mind that says, Baba don't assure me, say if we kill that person, I'll become rich. You can't kill human being and be rich. Your politicians are the only criminals who kill you to be rich. See, if you have a country where they loot over $10 billion every year, or let me say they loot over $20 billion every year, and that money is not in your economy, it's somewhere else, the effect of that is that you will have inadequate infrastructures, you have inadequate schools to train your children, you have inadequate resources to actually make your people, kind of live like human beings. When you deny them all of that, and you take the money, you take it elsewhere, what you have created is the mass inequality, which makes the entire country turn to dog eats dog. And when teenagers are involved, you should be worried. Trust me, you should. Omodolagbe Stephen Oladapo, thank you very much for your super chat. I want to say thank you to every one of you, by the way, joining the Sunday sermon today. I am also going to say, I think I have Turaya Bay. Turaya Bay. I'll get to you. Tribe of Judah, thank you for your own super chat as well. Thank you. I appreciate all the birthday messages. It's like everybody will just have to say happy birthday all throughout of today. I say thank you for celebrating that with me. And also, Turaya Bay, thanks for your super chat as well. Thank you. You get what I'm trying to say here now? Responsibility of government. When they fail, What you have aftermath is the bloodbath, the killing spree, and you can be a victim anytime. And that's why we say, until you get rid of them, forget it. Just wait for your turn before it gets to you. In a way, sad. Anyway, guys, I am going to continue from where I stopped now, and I'm going to give myself a cup of tea. So please share the broadcast. Still invite people, tell them Maiyegun is coming. We are just starting. Sunday sermon going forward. Your politicians, the devil, you are going to agree with me until you begin to do it differently. Yeah? The inequality, the killing spree. I just now start with this, so I'm coming. Thank you very much. David Olagbemi. Your children deserve better, just like you deserve better. But if you don't feel like you deserve better, you will never get better. Some are asking me, Maiyegun, what do you now think we should do? I just told you. You have a lot to do, starting from the people around you. Well, starting with you. Let's start from you. Because your belief and some of the old things you have been taught, things that they couldn't explain to you, but you've grown up only to see that it's either you can't find the truth about them or you figure it out that they don't even exist. Myth. Then you look around you and you can say, one of the myths is that we are one Nigeria. That is a myth. That is a lie. That is not true. Just same way they said that, some people believe that human being can be changed or turned to money and they will be vomiting money. It's not true. One Nigeria is not real. Now, when you have this kind of redemption, when you have this kind of, understanding at some point, when you come to that conclusion, right? Then the next thing is to impact on people around you. Impact. Don't be a back and forth someone. When you know the truth, what you do is that you impact it on others. You tell them. So that whatever ignorance they are wallowing in, you can easily save them. Education is for all. And you can be the source for so many. Indeed, once you find yours, you don't spread the fear, the fraud, and then pretend that the problem associated with it will disappear. The criminals who make you believe that there is devil. You know, I told you there was a time I did a program. I called it people, pastors, politicians, and politics. PPPP. And I did a very good job on that topic when I analyzed how connected this group of, these groups are. The people. or let me say the category. I don't even know, category or group, whatever. I explained, I said, you have the people, you have the politicians, you have the pastors, then you have the politics. So, if you understand how they work hand in hand, how the politicians, politics, pastors, or your imams, how they work together to manipulate the first P, the people, you, me. A superstitious system that emerged came from the failure of the government in Nigeria. And that is why when they fail and you go to church, your pastors will be telling you how God, how God works or punishes bad leaders, how God kind of will reward good people, this and that, just to calm you down. Don't go and fight. If you go and fight these people now, the politicians, we, the pastors, as well as all those religious fraudsters who take advantage of a dysfunctional Nigeria to manipulate all of you using the religion and the rest of that. People, pastors, politicians, and politics. Maybe I should write a book about it better. They work hand in hand. God gives leadership. Since God gives leadership, who are you to go and challenge God when you say you don't like that leader or you want him gone? That is politicians, politics, and pastors. You know what I'm talking about? You, they conspired against you, the people, the owner of the power. That's what you have in Nigeria. So when they tell you that the reason why you are not successful in life is because somebody from your village is after your destiny, that's a lie. Nobody is after your destiny from your village. Because you see that person in your village, they themselves are suffering from another person who don't steal their destiny. Guess who stole their own destiny too? Politicians. The one that is stealing yours. The devil that you are saving money to go and stone in Mecca. The devil that you are saving money to go to Jerusalem and report to God. The devil, they told you is in your village. It's not in your village. The devil drives in convoy. The devil flies in private jet. The devil appears on your TV every now and then. The devil, they told you, gives you money or whatever it is they are the politicians you see around. They are the devil. I figured it out so early, especially after leaving Nigeria. And I'm saying it to you right now. The superstitious Nigeria is deliberate. If you try to escape, they have a way to curtail you. They have a way to control you. Shey you no go worship God, ni. Shey you no go fear heaven and hell, ni. For last, you go come back to line. Even if you're crazy and say, I will deal with it, they will say no. Then the next thing is, if you pay attention very well, it is also the religious bodies. They are the ones who condemn those who try to expose the criminals in government. Pay attention to that. And I've known that for a while myself. Madam Mo, thank you very much for your super sticker, by the way. Thank you. So today's Sunday sermon is like people are just, they want to make it my birthday gift money, right? But please share the video. It's important. Many of you are on YouTube as we speak, but you haven't even drop your offerings. You know the offering. You like the video. That's what you do. You like the video, you share it, then you settle down. You get what I mean? You get it? They are. You see, in a system that work, teenagers, they will be doing they will either be in college or be getting ready to get to college because they have to. You can't come and go around here in the UK and say, wait, what is it under this world? What kind of pressure, economic pressure will be on a teenager that they would then be so interested in killing their own fellow, killing their fellow teenager for money? not to sell the part, but to bond them so that they can become millionaire and right there, and they can be able to drive Benz. They can be able to use iPhone 13 Pro. The same Benz that your teenage children in Nigeria who have no idea of how to work, how to earn money. No, Spirit has to bring that money. And there are skits, there are videos telling them that Spirit will bring money. There are musical videos telling them that if they don't make money, they are useless. If they don't try to make money, girls will not follow them. It became so bad that some of them, teenagers, they are ready to kill their ex-girlfriend because the ex-girlfriend left them when they didn't have money, because they didn't have money. Now that they are getting small money, Yahoo money, they will need to use that girl to use her for ritual so they can get bigger money. So it is the politicians. If the economy is right, a teenager doesn't have to dream of driving Benz. If you want to drive Benz, let your papa go collect a Benz. If the economy is right. If I want to drive Mercedes Benz in the next 2 weeks, you know that if nobody say now the Ijebu in me, they worry me, right? If I want to drive any nice car, any nice latest Benz in the next 2 weeks, all I have to do is to what? Is to check my credit, approach a car dealer, right? And I will say, please, how much is that car? 60,000 pounds. Let me check. Share my credit if you do. They say, I've got the credit. They will give me the car and I'll be paying back every month. But the Ijebu in me will not make me sleep well at night. If I am paying 400 pounds, 500 pounds every month on a car I'm driving about, I would rather put the money together and buy it cash at hand. Now, the Ijebu in me, I don't have to go and sell human being. I don't have to do anything to drive the latest car. If the economy is right, why are they not treating you like human beings? You children that are supposed to be aiming higher, how to become bigger and better with your lives, even better than your parents, how to contribute to the economy and make it better, the country, and the rest of that. You are working and thinking of who is that person that can be used for money ritual, because time, no time to waste time. Ayole, thank you very much for your own super sticker as well. That's quite generous of you, by the way. Thank you. And to every one of you, I'm sorry if I miss yours. It seems that the comment is piling up already. Yeah? Ayole, thank you. Appreciate that. So if the economy is right, that is why when people like us say, look at what they have made of Nigeria, you pay attention and say, look at what they have made of Nigeria. If you have to fix it, if you have to change it, would you want the people who created the problem to be part of the solution? Of course not. That means you are not ready, right? So if the economy is right, I'm talking about if Nigeria is properly managed. Let me give you an example of a place that could possibly prevent all this. You don't have electricity. It was after I got to the UK that I realized that sometimes if you stay too much in the darkness, let me say if you stay too much in the dark, you are going to be seeing images that looks like real. Do you know that? I grew up in Ijebu, like I continue to say, right? Not having electricity is constant, it's normal. Okay? Like you can be without electricity for days. And sometimes you can be with electricity for a whole day as well. I'm talking about when you have no electricity for days. No tar road, no this or that. When you walk around around the village path and all of that, you'll be able to, there are things to scare you. There are insects, there are toads, opolo, conco, all these things around that will be making different sounds when you are walking in the dark. And if you stare too long in the dark, trust me, you should try it. Turn off the light, stay in the dark for like maybe 1 hour. Okay? Turn off all the lights and just be in the dark, very dark, and be staring at a single place. Before you know it, you will notice that it's like something is moving, or you are seeing a face, or you are seeing a body, or you are seeing something, an image, animal, something in that dark. In that dark room. So why can't they just do something? If electricity is working in Nigeria alone, so many things they told you about evil spirits, So many things they told you about witches and wizards, people flying at night and the rest of that. So many of them will stop making sense to you in this 21st century because they will need to find another way to explain them to you. Not that when they want to go, they don't like light. Now them, they disturb your transformer. This is the witches and wizards that are blowing all your transformers in Nigeria because they don't like light. And you believe that educated person, you are educated though. Meanwhile, if tomorrow, if Nigeria says, let everybody generate their own electricity from their own states, and Ogun State is generating their own electricity, Niger Delta generating their own electricity, and everywhere there is lights, everywhere. Just like a miracle, which is not a miracle, the lives of Nigerians right there will improve by 45%. There is a proven theory about that. That is why it is easier for Nigerians when they leave Nigeria to blend into any of these Western countries without you having to sit them down, read out the rules, tell them this and that. Nigerians excel everywhere because all they are asking for is just a working system. Just give us a working, just little. Don't worry about the rest. We'll take care of ourselves. And the politicians know if they give you that, you will begin to find the economic strength. Do you know the reason why they will continue to rule your election the way they are? And they will continue to send you to the Babalawos, continue to send you to the Mamalawos, continue to send you to the, and all these people, you know, to go and get your miracle, to go and get your miracle money and the rest of that, is because if you have economic power, you know what is called economic power? I'll use example because me, I'm not economist, so I may not give you the right definition, okay? What me, as a layman, understand about economic power is that if you have a job and you have a strong currency is backed by strong economy. Nigeria is a joke, so you don't have that. Your economy, the world, sorry, this life is already rigged against you. The day you came to this world as a Nigerian, born in Nigeria, okay, and then you are not born as one of those rich Nigerians, okay. The day you came to this world, the world is already leading you by 3-0 or 4-0. Do you get what I mean now? So you don't have that currency strength by any means, which means the same work you are doing in Nigeria, somebody will be doing it in the UK. The same training or the same everything, or you will get paid in Nigeria. The person will get paid in the UK, and the one who got paid in the UK will appear richer than you because the money you got in Nigeria, the criminals in Nigeria has devalued your currency. The fact that they've devalued your currencies, they've robbed you the full privilege of what you know. So what the Nigerians want is just give us something and see what we go do. Give them electricity. Break it into pieces. Like let everybody generate their nobody should generate electricity to go and give them in Sokoto, to go and give them in Kafansha, to go and give them in places where arts, hamlet, short places and this place are powered, and industries in southern Nigeria, they are there without electricity running on a generator. Yeah, you can't. Now, when you have that kind of economic power, nobody can talk to you anyhow. Nobody can tell, that moment you begin to see that, this Tinubu no smart at all, Sha. How is this? I mean, why did I not see that all these years? I actually thought this Tinubu smart. You begin to see clearly. You begin to see like me. You begin to feel offended when you see the caliber of people representing you as your senator, as your this and that. You begin to feel offended. Like, what the hell? How did this one become? But for now everybody is, as long as they have the money, now everybody is the right candidate. Even those of you educated, you are queuing up to become their PA, their SA, so that you can sell them to your people and say, honorable senator, honorable commissioner, senator, blah, blah, blah. You don't know what he's done. He's a great man. It's because of the crumbs he's given to you. Economic power. If you should have it, if Nigerians should have it, take a, for instance, I use UK and I use Nigeria. See, I'm not better than you. The only difference is that where I work for Sky in the UK, right? For some of you who actually know what Sky is, okay? So I work for Sky, a very big company, not just in the UK, in the entire Europe. And I happen to work in one of the toughest department, and kind of a well-paid, not so well-paid because like we're not fair now, right? But the point is this: when I got to the UK and I said I wanted to work, they said, "Can you read and write?" I said, "Of course I can read and write." "How about your English?" You people they craze. Now from Nigeria I come from. Now colonize us. Now force us to speak English. Okay, prove it. They gave me training. Within 3 months, I became one of the best in my team. Within 6 months, I became one of the best in my entire in the entire unit in Glasgow. And I have an award to prove that. I got all this award they gave to me. I put them all, they are somewhere there. I didn't have to spend 4 years in any university. I became one of the best customer advisor for Sky in Glasgow. I'm saying this now because that is to tell you that all we just need is the template. Give it to us. Give it to anywhere. And that's why we said Nigeria won't give that to you. Since Nigeria won't give it to you, and Nigeria is going to continue to give you same of the same. When they say break up Nigeria, save lives, we are talking about saving the lives of these youngsters that Nigeria had no plan for them. 23 years ago when democracy started, all these teenagers who killed themselves, 17 years, 18 years, 19 years, and 20 years. 19 years, 17, 18, 19, 4 of them. And the girl they killed, 15 years. These are the children they gave birth to after democracy started in Nigeria. And Nigeria has happened to them. And to those others who are still going to feel the same thing. This is why we are saying, if a country is structurally divided, Yorubas can take care of our children. We can give them life. We can give them future. We can give them education. We can chase away the charlatans who are now partners of Nigeria, subjecting us to this, that our children are becoming ritualists. And look around you. This thing no get tribe, no get tribe, no get religion. No. Okoite. Give me that name again. What do you call money ritual in Igbo? Because I saw it too. I saw the video where this guy wanted to kill his mother. People rescued the woman in Igbo land. They rescued the woman. Blood everywhere. Calabash, all these clothes, everything. Blood everywhere. They rescued the woman. And the guy can't pretend saying don't mad. They say he didn't see anything since morning. He didn't see anything since morning. He's mad now. The devil don't open eye for him. That's why he's mad. Hey, my brother, don't go do ritual. Oh. Devil feel open eye for you. You go just run mad. Oh. This and that. Oh. I'm saying it to you right now because it has become a pandemic. It has become a pandemic. And I won't just blame the parents. I blame the system. You as a Yoruba son and daughter, a system can put an end to this. A singular one. Let me tell you this, right? If they change the constitution of Nigeria, if the people vote for the constitutional change, and in that constitution, right, the people of those who agree to still be part of Nigeria by defining under what terms and condition or agreement, they want to be part of that Nigeria. When we get to decide that, all these guys you are seeing today, they will fizzle out. You get what I mean now? They will fizzle out. A system can fix it, starting from where you are in charge of your own affair. And when I say in charge of your own affair, start from the law that guides you. And it also goes into how you choose those who represent you. That is so crucial. One day Yoruba will get to that point, and I will be alive. I will be alive. you will be alive when we are going to say, to God be the glory. Let's give the God the glory. That we can say, now the destiny, the future of ours and our children is now in our hands. And whatever we make of it, we have nobody else to blame but ourselves. For now, we know Nigeria has done so much damages to us. Not everything has been admitted to. And I'm making you to admit to them now and take action. Inequality breeds poverty. Poverty breeds crime. Crime brings disorderliness and lawlessness. Crime brings death, felony. Our children, before they finally get sucked up into what it is, accept and promote Yoruba first, Yoruba nation. It is not war. What Nigeria is doing to our own children and our generation is called generational war. It is a war that will eventually dissipate us, decimate us, downgrade us, and enslave us, and finally kill us. As if you know if it be useful to them, they will probably just ended up having to take us. Politicians are kidnapping young men and women in Nigeria. Politicians taking young men and women into shrines because they want to win elections. So it's not just about money. It's more than that. People say, be careful, oh, don't enter one chance, oh, be careful, my brother, be careful, my son, oh, this and that. Because if you walk out there this time around, you may even get kidnapped by the politicians who are coming to protect you when they get to office. That's the irony of life. How does that work? It doesn't make any sense. That's why people like me don't believe in them anymore. I want to see them gone. I want to see this kind of a rotten system gone. And gone it will be, I believe. No matter how long it takes, it's going to be gone. And anyway, it is going to be gone. Politicians are, you see, how many of you remember the current speaker of Osun State House of Assembly, Adejare? So I mean, no, not Adejare. What is that guy named? The current speaker of Osun State House of Assembly, the honorable that was bathing naked with human blood inside the market in the middle of the night in Osun. In 2019, the video of the speaker was everywhere on social media. Do you know what happened? The person that recorded the video, the person that posted the video, he is still in jail as we speak today. They've locked him up. He is still in prison. The person who said, I am bathing with human blood today, I want to see using human blood to bath, right? The honorable is the speaker. See, if I tell you things, right, I don't make them up. You can go and verify them. They are there. It's just that people just feel like, well, God will punish them. God will deal with them. God won't. These are criminals. And when you have somebody like that, what do you want to do? What do you go do? The current speaker, the speaker of Osun State House of Assembly. I mean, no be the speaker be that. Who be that guy who come from Osun State House of Assembly? 2019. Huh? Using human blood. He was saying it in the video in the middle of the night, inside the market, open market, bathing naked. And he will say, mo fe jẹyàn wẹlé ni o, mo fe jẹyàn wẹlé ni o, kí gbogbo ayé kó yẹ mí o, ìbò tó ń bọ̀ lọ́nà kí n jáwé olúborí o, gbogbo àwọn ọ̀tá mi pátápátá, all my enemies in the coming election, they should die. All my enemies, they should not have, I'm bathing. He was saying it, mo fi jẹyàn wẹlé ni o, I'm bathing with human blood now. So all you spirits, come and take charge and make me win. And he won. He's in the House of Assembly, APC member. He's there now. I've been at PDP. They are all the same anyway. So don't pretend that you don't know what I'm talking about. That system cannot give you anything right. It can't. It is devilish. It is dark. You can't defend it. You should break it. Trust me. Be ready to break it. Abi, are you not there? You don't forget Okija Shrine. Abi, all of you have forgotten Okija. Okija, politicians, they took somebody to shrine where they said they killed 7 virgin girls to make Chris Ngige the governor of Anambra State. Chris Uba, Andy Uba. Abi, you don't forget Okija Shrine. All for power, blood, power, blood, people who can't do good, killing you so that they can win to come and do good. So we've seen things. We've seen things. So it's not new. It is the general belief. It's a common thing. When you watch Nollywood, when you are watching Nollywood, you will see politicians. They will say, give me their names. What is that guy? Kanayo. This court, they have killed that woman. They will see, watch. Hey, Kanayo, let's see the face of the woman that will come out of the pot. Hey, he said, that's his daughter, Jesus Christ, blood of Jesus. Nollywood, though, have you seen where all these Nigerian mothers, they are watching Nollywood? You'll be hearing, blood of this and that. Because they tell them that politicians who wants to win election, they say, I'm the godfather. Then you see another person, that one is the Babalawo. You see another person, they will say, this one is Bishop. And then they will put all of them together. They will meet together, they will dress in red or black. They will say they are cultists. Oh, this one are pastor. Oh, this one are she. Then people who sit down, they say, Otoni now. All of these people, they do awo. It's true. You see all this Nollywood thing you are watching? It's real. Now all these people, they do awo. You have been there, that's why I'm saying it too. It's true. Now you see, in their occultic world, they will just call your spirit. Maiyegun. Oh yeah, come here. Maiyegun will just appear. And I will just be like that. Say, you, Maiyegun, you have offended the occult, the people of powerful world. Now we are going to destroy you. And me, I will just be there like this. I say, hey, they've called him. Oh, hey, what are they going to do to him? Oh, hey, Jesus, oh, Jesus. Pew! And me, I will just be like, psh. Then the next thing they will show me inside church. Jesus power, super power, for them to deliver me because occultists, they called me last night. They put me inside pots, inside Nollywood. Then they will cut power, Jesus power, Jesus mama, water power, and all of that. And the next they say, and that one will just fly out of you. And somebody who is there driving a jeep, a very, very beautiful woman, then that thing will just enter her. All those deceits, all those lies, you need to begin to unlearn them. You have to. That is not the real world. That's not how it works. And that is why nobody can say, hey, I command Nigeria to be good. Nobody if you command anything. Everybody is a job man looking for what they can get. If anybody tells you the Holy Spirit tell them this one tell them that about it is all fake. Like Wike said, fake, all fake. So the people that push you to them, are the people I am saying are the real devil that you should never be lied to otherwise. And my own kobo bidato, human being cannot turn to money. If you break up Nigeria, all of these things, they will disappear. Yes, I'm confident about that. They will. And that is why I wanted to please tell all those Nollywood jargons they are promoting or pushing for you. Tell your children. Tell the politicians. If you can do away with them, because there's nothing new. Nothing new. Say the politician is, this one don't kill all the people from his village. Some people actually believe that. Sorry, because if I say myself, don't talk about before. But I don't believe in it. Some believe that this ritual thing, there are some of those university girls in Nigeria that they have used them. You get what I mean now? They said they have used them for ritual because of some of them. That's the mentality. That's what people, because they saw it in the movie. Politicians will use somebody and the person is still there. It will die 7 days later and the rest of that. And if you ask them, you don't see anybody, wait, do I'm go. Say, Baba, I hear the same thing. Eh? Do you know the person they called Ezego? Ezego, Mr. Money, Ezego. He did money ritual. That money ritual is, I say, you better calm down. Ejeke, calm down. You hear, I hear, I hear it, I hear it. You just calm down. People who know Ezego have told us the business he was into. But they don't do poster, do this, do that, and told you that, you know what I mean? So the point I'm making is this. And the people who are killing people, you can disarm them. You can, in a way, yeah, stop them because they are your politicians. They're your politicians. If you buy any movie, they say somebody they do go. Don't play it to your children because it's all lies, it's all rubbish. But what it's going to be doing to them is that it's going to be shaping their mind for something so sinister, something dangerous. It can prepare them to become murderers. And that is something you probably don't want to happen to any of your children. So in this regard, I want you to share my video, okay? The Empress is with us this afternoon. Empress, you are coming later tonight, okay? So we're going to all see tonight on MaiyegunsDiary Politico Prime Time, where I'm going to then... So I'm glad that I actually came on to flaunt my agbada. And some of you actually love it, don't you? So this is the end of the broadcast. And this is going to be me saying thank you to every one of you who have been Maiyegun's pal for a very long time, and you always want to be Maiyegun's pal and remain my pal. So maybe when I turn 40, that's going to be 2024. When I turn 40 in 2024, I can host all of you in Glasgow.
God be the glory. Thank you and thank you. So, talking about this sister from the US. See, just same text message, because you are watching me right now. So, just the same message, the same way you sent it. You want to be kept anonymous. You don't want your name mentioned. Of course, I won't mention that, okay? So, she reached out and through PayPal, right? She said, "Dear Maiyegun, happy birthday. If you don't mind, please keep my contribution anonymous without naming me on your public platforms. You are welcome to note that some offer was made if it helps encourage others to do the same." The sent sum is in dollars, dollar figures, is to be please shared in two ways. $100 for you, that's for me, Maiyegun, for my birthday. It's cool, isn't it? Well, I love it. So thank you. Said $100 to you as a token to thank you and your family for your incredible work and sacrifice of time, energy, resources, and goodwill for so many of us. $100 is for Jejeman's video, kind efforts and talent. The reason the sum is $230 is that I hope it helps, or it helps offset some of the PayPal's substantial fees and translation to your currency. Sending you and yours prayers for a blessed birthday 2022 and beyond. Your US-based Igbo sister. Anonymous. I have your name and I want to say thank you to you. Okay. So Prince Jejeman, we have a donation. And this donation came to £82 and 20 pence. Before this anonymous donor, Prince Jejeman's donation pot with Maiyegun was £9 46 pence. Now, when you add both together now, Prince Jejeman, for the promotion and support of his video, it now has how much? £91 66 pence, I believe. So thank you, my dear sister. God bless you and replenish you. And to every one of you who also reached out to me today from everywhere, including those who also people going extra mile to show how much they value Maiyegun. I don't know if you have seen this, but I think you should. All of you, just temporarily.
Ọmọ Bádéró, Maiyegun general, Maiyegun gbogbogbò, ọkọ àgbékẹ́ òyìnbó àyà Ìjẹ̀bú, òkú ọjọ́ ìbí, àṣeyí ṣàmọ́dún. Àṣeyí ṣàmọ́dún, àṣeyí ṣàmọ́dún, Maiyegun general ooo, àṣeyí ṣàmọ́dún. Àṣeyí ṣàmọ́dún, àṣeyí ṣàmọ́dún, Maiyegun general ooo, àṣeyí ṣàmọ́dún. Àṣeyí ṣàmọ́dún, Bàbá Kínọlá. Àṣeyí ṣàmọ́dún ọmọ Bádéró, àṣeyí ṣàmọ́dún ọkọ àgbékẹ́ òyìnbó, àṣeyí ṣàmọ́dún. Àṣeyí ṣàmọ́dún, àṣeyí ṣàmọ́dún, Maiyegun general o, àṣeyí ṣàmọ́dún. Torí Maiyegun olólùfẹ́ mi, ọ̀rẹ́ mi, ẹ̀gbọ́n mi, aláàánú mi, olùrànlọ́wọ́ mi ni mo ṣe ta pàǹpà mọ́ra. Olúwaṣeyí ọmọ Bádéró, ó mọ̀mọ́ kú ọjọ́ bí òní o. Ọlọ́run aláwòrán bí òní jẹ́ ọmọjọ́ tó ní Saheed Abówọ́ Ọlọ́run ikú òní pa ẹmọ́ mi lójú. Maiyegun general, Maiyegun gbogbogbò, òkèlè múrù sí iwájú lọ́kọ́ ẹ̀bí tí ń ré sí. bówó ọlọ́ọ̀lọ́run ò ní bá wọn rà padà sáyì ìjà ń ṣe ni kó máa fojoojúmọ́ ayé peléke sí. àgọ́ ewu ń tọ́ wàwà àdàgbàrá kòrò ti gbìn ọdọọdún làárọ̀ rọ́gbọ́ ọdọọdún làárọ̀ àwùsọ ọdọọdún làárọ̀ mọ̀bì lórí àtẹ ọdọọdún ní pẹ̀lẹ́gún máa wọ tútù wálé ayé àìgbórí odó pété odó àìgbórí ọlọ pété ọlọ àhéré ní kẹ́yìn olóko àtà ní kẹ́yìn onílẹ̀ lágbára ọ̀dání wáyé ìwọ ló rẹ̀yìn gbogbo ọ̀tá rẹ̀ gbogbo níṣẹ́ ni kó máa fojoojúmọ́ ayé peléke sí. ọmọ bá dérò àgùntàn ò jẹ́ gbàgbé léèrí adìyẹ ò jẹ́ gbàgbé ọlọ́kà èmi ò jẹ́ gbàgbé ohun tó ṣe láyé èmi ni mo ṣe ní ìdúpẹ́ kí n fẹ́ mí ìmọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀sọ́ lóore ìlẹ̀ Ìjẹ̀bú ọmọ eré ni wà. Maiyegun ọmọdún mọ́dé ni ó ìwọ lọmọdún mọ́ṣù pẹ́ẹ́dìyẹ́jẹ́ ọmọ eré ni wà ọmọ ẹlẹ́dì yóò kòkò màgà tí fẹ́ tiẹ̀ yé bí àwọ̀ kọ̀ǹgbẹ́ lẹ́dì yóò kòkò màgà yín nílé àwọn bàbá tó bí ẹ lọ́mọ ọmọ òun ṣe ni ọ̀yọ̀yọ̀ ń yọ̀ ọ̀yọ̀yọ̀ máyọ̀ mọ́ ohun tí ń ṣe ni òkúkú lè panilẹ́ ọmọ ibà tó mẹ́gún ọgbó rẹ mọ́ ọmọ onígbò mádèmádè ọmọ onígbò máwọ̀máwọ̀ ọmọ onígbò máyàmáyà tó rájòjì tó bá wọ́n gbòòrò tọ̀ wọ́n sì dẹni ẹ̀bọ̀ra nílé bàbá tó bí ẹ lọ́mọ bádéró mẹ́fà níṣu níjẹ̀bù èjì jíjẹ èjì àìjẹ èjì tó kù làwọn bàbá yín fi ń bẹ̀lúkú nílé adúrún mádé ọmọ alágẹmọ mẹ́rìndínlógún ní ọmọ ẹlẹ́yìn ìkúlẹ̀ àdéwúre ọmọ alágẹmọ ògbó ẹ̀wọ̀yọ̀ ilé ọmọ olówó ṣe ń báyé torí ìran bàbá tiẹ̀ ní ti ń náwó kóyìnbó tó kówó tiwọn dé lọ́jọ́ sí òyìnbó tún kówó tiwọn dé owó tí wà pọ̀ sí jabarata léèdòwó ẹrú léèdòwó ọmọ Maiyegun la fi ń gbé kékeré ìjẹ̀bú owó àgbà ìjẹ̀bú owó ọkùnrin ìjẹ̀bú owó obìnrin ìjẹ̀bú owó kúkúrú ìjẹ̀bú owó gúngún ìjẹ̀bú owó pupa ìjẹ̀bú owó dúdú ìjẹ̀bú owó ìtọ́ ìjẹ̀bú owó ìtọ̀ ìjẹ̀bú owó gbogbo ara ìjẹ̀bú owó kìkì owó ní kìkì jìgbìnì ẹ fi gbogbo ara owó ṣe jìgbìnì owó bí àtẹ ẹlẹ́kẹ̀ Maiyegun ẹni tó bá lanu tó ní Ìjẹ̀bú fẹ́ràn owó sọ fún wọn pé ṣé òun ní ọ̀rọ̀ lówó ẹ̀yìn ilé bàbá tó bí ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ bàbá ẹni tíṣẹ́ bá òun kó jáde kó wá wí mo ti rí ọlọ́dún ni wọn ò ní fi ọṣẹ wá sí ibodà ọmọdún lọ́lọ́run ọba. Maiyegun àṣeyí ṣàmọ́dún kò pẹ́ láyé o Maiyegun àṣeyí ṣàmọ́dún kò pẹ́ láyé Maiyegun Olúwa ṣe yìí o Maiyegun àṣeyí ṣàmọ́dún pẹ́ láyé o Maiyegun àṣeyí ṣàmọ́dún kò pẹ́ láyé o Maiyegun. Lórí Facebook lórí YouTube.
Thank you very much. I wish you could see me dancing to that. And I bet some of you were dancing. Like, even if you didn't stand up, while some stood up dancing. I'm so sorry if you probably didn't understand the lyrics very well. My brother, Iskil Omogbolawon, a very, very talented Yoruba son, Omoluabi to the core, is somebody I have always been so proud of. Now, long story, it's the same guy who sang Maiyegun don't come oh yo yo Maiyegun don't come oh, and he's also the same guy who also sang the Maiyegun today and Leo Maiyegun today. You know that is the same guy. So for some of you who love the chant, who love that on your special days, on your special occasions, or you want to do it for somebody on their special occasions, just look on social media at Arojinle. He's everywhere. Very talented guy. And he's been doing well. He's one of the guys that Maiyegun can say, well, you know, alangba to bella to ri roko. To bella labi to fire nole to bella la fia. O miri eso to miri eso si oni teni koko ba yin ohun. Iskil Omogbolawon is one of those, personally, I feel like, even if nobody feels like I'm doing anything, he is a product for the future as well. Just watch out for him. So to every one of you, I'm saying thank you, especially if you come across this video, maybe now or after. So thank you for everything, for the support.
Now let's get down to business. How can we start that? Because we need to kick in now. We need to get into the full mood. Miyetti just came out and they said, oh boy, we've changed our mind. We've changed our mind. We are not supporting or endorsing Tinubu anymore. You remember that a few days ago, Miyetti came out and they said, if they were to support any southern president for 2023 in Nigeria, we are talking about a divided Nigeria, politically divided Nigeria, religiously divided Nigeria, ethnically divided Nigeria, and then at the same time, economically divided Nigerians. But some people hold the kind of the political power, the political will to decide who becomes what for their own ethnic and religious reasons, now economic reasons. So Miyetti came out and they said if they were going to support the power back to southern Nigeria after Buhari, the only person they believed was going to protect them. Like Buhari protected them, even though they believed that Buhari didn't do enough to protect their interest. The only person they believed in southern Nigeria was going to be Tinubu. Then somehow, that didn't come out well. They didn't receive the better response from Tinubu's team. So what happened? They took back their endorsement. We are no longer endorsing him. We are now just going to stick to what we believed in. Whoever is going to protect the advancement of this madness, because it's madness, sincerely. So they are now back to the trenches. Down south as well. I mean, they have clearly stated they are only supporting or joining in election if it is going to produce Eastern president, that is Igbo president. Amazing. For the first time in 63 years. That will be good. Great. 62 years, I think. Yeah? 62. Now, Afenifere, who said they were not participating in the election, they have now come out again to say, well, if we are going to participate at all, definitely we are never going to go for Tinubu. No. Meanwhile, they were right. In the name of equity and fairness, if you actually love Nigeria, let's be sincere. Let's just be sincere now. You see, this is where I come into contact with that particular kind of a chord in the brains of the Buhari idiots, especially the Lagos Abobakus and all their uncle. You this Maiyegun, so you are asking us to follow Igbo. I'm not asking you to follow anybody. I'm telling you that if you want to say you actually want equity and fairness in Nigeria, you put everything on the table and you compare the present situation, right? It shouldn't, supposed to add you to agree that, you know what? These people, Biafra, they want to leave, And we actually want them to stay. Okay? Yeah, we want them to stay, to build a bigger, to keep one Nigeria. I know that's a lie. Okay? You all know that in your closet, if Biafra want to go, they should go. Abi? But in public, deal with this Biafra who are always saying they want to go. Kill them, Joe. They think that, you know what I mean? But in fairness, let's say in fairness, for the first time, something you can call national, something they did in Rwanda, you can say, okay, let us all agree for the sake of, we love Nigeria. We, in fact, everything you thought, everything you have been saying about the Igbos and the rest of Nigeria, the marginalization, the persecution, the profiling, and the rest of that, yeah, Maiyegun and people like you have been lying. Now show that, prove it. I know, say he had you. So this is where they will say, Maiyegun, you want us to go and support Igbo. Who gives a damn about who you support? I don't give a damn about who you support because I don't give a damn about that your election. You know that, obviously. But I'm only telling you that in fairness, is that not the right thing to do? But a lie. Now your greed, selfishness, self-centeredness, now our turn, because Nigeria is not real. Nigeria is not a real country. It is just about, it is called turn by turn, Nigeria Limited. That's the full meaning of Nigeria. They just pick the Nigeria and put that on top and make it look like a country. Turn by turn, Nigeria Limited. Everybody is waiting for their turn. Now our turn. So everybody go just do their best to make sure that the poverty increase and then, entrenched. So the Afenifere said if they are going to participate at all, they will, for the sake of Nigeria, for the unity and blah, 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 they will support only Igbo. So Miyetti Allah don't withdraw support. Tinubu said, anything that money cannot do. Listen to me, this is what Tinubu said. That is why even if he's on a stretcher, if he's on a wheelchair, the same pattern, the same kind of pattern they used in 2015 is the exact pattern they are going to use now. Intimidation, harassment, blackmail, propaganda, and the rest of that. And Tinubu believed that anything money cannot do, more money will do it. Do you get that now? And is, for those who understand the political chess, somehow, the only reason why he is being able to stay long in the game is that he is a good political chess player. And what is that? Every time he realized that he is about to be cornered, he quickly used Lagos State to bargain, and he jumped to his fiefdom, Lagos. Because after Nigeria, there is no other economy that fetches money like Lagos economy. And he's in charge of that. Do you get that now? He can always make a surprise move. He can always try to make a challenge. All of that are just to test the water. When the whole thing comes down falling, he always has Lagos as his collateral. So that is why he told people in the know, he told them, whatever money cannot do, more money will do it. That is what 2023 is going to be all about. So we'll wait to figure that out at some points. But just to give you a kind of a picture, or should I say, let's start this way. Something tells me that it will be great if we start this way, because that will make a little bit of sense to what I'm about to tell you next, especially next. So that's a short clip of Oodua People's Union meeting in Kogi, just I think it was yesterday, where the anthem of Oodua Nation is becoming the opening aim at important Yoruba gatherings. Okay, because that's what Yorubas, that's what they want. And it is not that we don't know how to get what we want, but personal ambitions, greed, avarice, and so many other things that brought us to this state of these people are the things that kept us. So Tinubu and gang believe that whatever money cannot do, more money will do it. In this regard, they are now the servants of the same people that wrecked and divided Nigeria to this point. So because they decide who will become what and when. Yorubas asks that if Nigeria is to work, the ideal thing is called fiscal federalism. That is, if people genuinely love Nigeria. But you see, fiscal federalism is not different from structural breakup of Nigeria. It is easier to use it during campaigns to say, oh, we know what the Yorubas want. We know what the Biafrans want. We possibly know what every other part of Nigeria wants, right? But they are as good, I mean, they are all those wants or needs or desires, right? They are as good as campaign materials. And once after that, because Nigeria is not structured in a way, Nigeria doesn't exist to be, or to, let me say, to be apart according to these guys. The way they built Nigeria, right, is that you will rob Peter to pay Paul, right? When Peter is starving and Paul, that is lazy, continue to feed fat. So once in a while, you can at least show mercy to Peter that you rob all the time in the name of brotherhood, at least for the sake of our country. But the structural components of that country, the fraudulent component of that country, that brought about or kept the poverty level of that country at this kind of alarming rate, yeah, the Yorubas said, if you don't have a fiscal restructuring or fiscal federalism, fiscal federalism means money federalism, where everybody knows their boundary. If I'm using the word, I'm using that phrase, if now, because it is not. So if to say the likes of Tinubu and co, if to say genuinely their interest is the interest of the Yorubas is their own interest. Look at it this way. Number one, the Yorubas, they would have had the autonomy to develop themselves, develop our own resources. I keep saying this because so many of you don't even understand what you are missing. I come from Ogun State. Because we are part of Nigeria, our growth, our development, our progress has been stunted. As Nigeria grows in poverty, our people are dragged into that poverty. It is not because our people are not going to the polling unit to elect representatives who speak the same language as them, not because they are not doing it, but the structural existence of Nigeria is to rob Peter and pay Paul. Okay? So I come from Ogun State. If Nigeria was fiscally structured as federal system of government, you know, if you go to Texas in America, where Nigeria adopted the federal system of government that they called federal government, the United States of America have 50 states. You see, those 50 states, they are independent states, but they also share one thing when it comes to security, when it comes to currency, when it comes to custom, when it comes to so many other things that they agree to contribute to the pool that they call National Guard. That is for the protection of the lives and properties of everyone in the United States of America. And if you check their history, right, they all agree to come together to become a united country. Nigeria doesn't have that. But Nigeria adopted federal system of government from the United States, and then they also adopted the Russian type of Stalin. I don't even think Russia has this kind of unitary system of government, kind of rigid stuff, right? Where everybody are They are made to believe that they are federal in nature, but in reality, they are unitary, because the decision on what happened anywhere in any part of that country is taken at the center. That Dumbo, who is at the center, can decide the fate of millions of people around the country. It doesn't work that way. Federal system, unitary, federal in structure according to them, federal in paper, and then unitary in operation, right? That is why Nigeria is a fraud. It's complete fraud. You see that United States of America. Let me use the state of Texas as an example. The state of Texas, there are some federal laws that limited how much drilling for, let me put it this way. State of Texas is like Bayelsa of America, okay? The Oloibiri, Bayelsa, and then the Niger Delta. Well, that's a couple of states. So Texas is like Bayelsa of America. So there are some federal laws that kind of limits how much drilling they can do. But guess what? In Texas alone, they have 24, I don't know if it's even more than that, 24 refineries, oil rig, and refineries in Texas alone. It is not because the people of Texas are the only people who are going to need the refined product from Texas. The job of refining and this refining facility in Texas alone has created hundreds of thousands of jobs. I'm talking about real job, petrochemical jobs. Some of you are doing petrochemical in Port Harcourt University. I've been at River State University, or this university or that university. Many of you are hoping for a day that you're going to get a kind of master degree, whatever, from America, so that you can end up in Texas and you can really put to use the knowledge that you garnered from Nigeria and from anywhere you get all those from. Not that you read petrochemical at River State University and you will be doing kekemarua in Lagos. They will say he's a graduate of petrochemical, but Nigeria happened to him. He's now riding kekemarua. Oh, he's now a supervisor at Indian factory in Delta, where he read that. You know what I'm trying to say? Now, because Nigeria is not real, okay? It simply means if you have to put a digger in any part of Nigeria, you must you must receive approval from Abuja. And the people, the constitution that gave them the power in Abuja, you and I, we had no say in it. That is where you need to start to think. Okay, the Yorubas, we know what we want. And I bet you, the Biafrans, they 100% know what they want. So if you ask all the 250 nationalities in Nigeria today, give them a referendum and ask them, what do they want? They know what they want. So let's back to Nigeria. I am from Ogun State. Ogun State has this same, what do you call it? Crude oil. This Brent, whatever crude they call them, Ogun State has it in abundance. Ogun State is one of the locations in the world with the largest deposit of a liquid natural gas. That one is not even far from my side. The place is called Ogun Waterside. Right? So Ogun State alone, we can say, even if we can say Ogun State is not as big as Texas, Ogun State alone, me, I'm from Ogun State, and I know that people from Niger Delta, they are also thinking what I'm thinking now, okay? So Ogun State alone, if the rest of Nigeria are lazy, Ogun State alone can build the biggest refineries, and they can have the largest the largest refineries locations in the entire Africa. Ogun State can be not just extracting crude oil, Ogun State can be refining crude oil for the rest of Nigeria, and they can also be refining crude oil for the rest of West Africa. I'm not joking. That is the potential that Nigeria is sitting on. And that is the potential that the likes of Tinubu and gang, they knew that until that potential, that limitation is lifted, there is nothing called one Nigeria that will make you prosper. There's nothing called one Nigeria that will make you lead a real life, a life that will never make you a vuvuzela, ass licker, crumb eater, crumb chaser, or ricer. For politicians that cares no hilt about you, they steal that money and they what? They take it elsewhere and they invest in the same thing that can be built right there in your backyard. I mean, with real life usage. So that is the potential they buried in Ogun State. Now start thinking about your own state. Start thinking about the limestone that they use for cement. Now, Nigeria, because it is Nigeria and it is unitary system of government, right? Somebody can just wake up tomorrow morning. Bukwari can wake up tomorrow morning and say, you know what? I'm going to ban importation of generator. And the Muntulas, the Buhari idiots, they'll say, that is it. We have to stop it. This country, if we don't ban generator, we cannot progress. That's a very good decision, Mr. President. God bless you. Did you love Nigeria? They are not going to ask that, okay, we know say we no get light. It's a very good thing to at least, let's stop all this emission and all of that and save people from cancer and the rest of that. But hello, Mr. President, your country runs on generator. No joke, 90% of Nigeria power is generated from these generators. Electricity generators imported from China, imported from where? From Europe, imported from America. They have different spec in different homes. As Old Rock, the federal capital, the seat of power, that they use generator there. When they write their budget every year, they will say fueling the generator, replacing the generator inside As Old Rock. So somebody can just wake up tomorrow. It's not because Nigeria is now generating 20,000 and distributing 20,000 megawatts of electricity. Oh, no. But because Nigerians and those who support them, they are kind of dumb. Some of them choose to be that dumb. Okay? They won't know that what they are trying to do is that, you see those who are importing the generators, they want to stop them so that they need to monopolize it for somebody, like they did for Dangote. And after that, they did for Bua. I've been about, I continue to mix it up and I don't care. Right? In the area of cement. We are banning cement. We have to ban cement. We have abundance. We have abundance limestone. We have everything to make cement in Nigeria. Why are we importing cement? We need to promote local production. Obajana cement in Kogi, we need to bring it back to life. We need to blah, 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 blah. Yes, this is the change we voted for. Genje change. 6 years down the line, Nigerians are paying more for a bag of cement. Something that if you put digger in Ewekoro, if you go to Ewekoro in Ogun State, if you go to Obajana in Kogi, if you go to so many parts of Ogun State, I'm very 100% sure of, right? If you dig too much, you will be digging limestone. Before you know it, mix them with some chemical you see on YouTube. Baba, you don't make cement, bag of cement. Now, cement is being produced in Nigeria, and they are cheaper outside Nigeria. Cement produced in Nigeria, cheaper outside Nigeria than Nigeria that is producing it. But meanwhile, they have banned importation of cement. And suddenly, Dangote is the richest man in Africa. Quota system rich man. The rich man. Abi? They are building another one. They said, you know what? Before we ban importation of fuel, we'll ban importation. Maybe we'll wait for Dangote to finish his refinery. Yes, Dangote refinery. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Unfortunately, in Yoruba land, that is something that the Yorubas can build. But you know why they will not? Nigeria is not really. Are you with me? So it's only the business that Dangote is not interested in. Now that business, those are the businesses for you. Okay? So if you understand that very well, you will understand why Nigeria is not working, why it will never work, and why you should choose other thing. The one we are telling you right now, which they continue to avoid. Any business that is not interested in is the only business you can go into. If he's interested in it, or somebody else, they want to make another billionaire interested in it, they will stop you from doing it. They will first ban it, and then they will open it for them. If you go into it, you are becoming the illegal person doing that business. So then you will sit down and say, Why is it that it's only Dangote that can import this? They ban rice. Now only Dangote if he import rice. They ban this. Now only so Dangote is, you know what I mean? And you're asking yourself, am I not Nigerian? Olodo, you are not. You are a Biafran if you are Igbo. If you are from Oduduwa land, if you are a Yoruba man. Give yourself identity. That's who you are. A Yoruba man, a Yoruba woman. Your resources can be stolen from you. And they say you should clap for one Nigeria. And you watch. And the effect of that is this. So when they now have laws, that's why we said that 1999 constitution should go. That's why you and I won't have to worry about any Miyetti or wrong. Miyetti, this, Miyetti, that. We don't have to worry about anybody. Northern Nigeria, that. We think concern us. If we are in charge of our own affairs. If they want anybody to be president of Nigeria, that is if you are at least still part of Nigeria. I'm talking about the autonomous Yoruba land. Lawrence Ojo, thank you very much. Happy birthday, long life and prosperity in sound earth. In Jesus' name, amen. And Nashe Ojo, continue the good job. Please, where are we going? Party. Where are we going to party? Well, I think we are on the party part now, okay? I wish we can spend a lot of time to do more. Thank you very much, my dear brother. That's a very good and generous one there. I have another one. I'm so sorry. On YouTube, YouTube said if people give you super chat or this, you need to acknowledge it. And that's what I'm just doing. So not off track. Nobody, that's my brother, nobody from London is actually somebody, a great person. Nobody. Thanks for that. And it seems to be about the birthday as well. Birthday greetings, Maiyegun General. Your great works demand celebration. Thank you. Revolution will continue in waves till revolution happens. I believe you. Free show right now. I agree with you. Thank you so much, my dear brother, nobody. So structurally, it is the law, the fake 1999 constitution. Okay? So if you are in charge of your own affairs, okay, it can concern you with, they said somebody is prime minister of Nigeria. Wait, what's your business? As long as they're not going to touch your money, as long as they're not going to send terrorists across your border and tell you that you can't touch them, as long as they, as long as your children are safe in your homes, in schools, they are safe out there whenever they go out there to play. That's all. See, let me tell you something, right? If you look at those who are no longer interested in Nigeria this, Nigeria that, especially those who are saying break up Nigeria, no, we just have peace, and this whole thing, no, we just have peace and the rest of that, right? Majority of them, they didn't get to that stage until Buhari happened. Some of them, they believed back then that, yes, Nigeria may have problems. There's no country that doesn't have problem. But if you have, Nigeria also have the problem of leadership. So if the leadership, one day that Nigeria gets it right, and the right leadership is in place, Nigeria will work out, and the rest of that. So many of them believed that until recently. And some of them are beginning to see that, it seems that somehow, it's like Nigeria is in stages. At first, when you begin to understand Nigeria, you feel like something should be done. Something should be done. Then at some point, you feel like you can do something. You can do something. Then at some point, you feel like, man, nothing can be done, Jare. You know what I mean? Something will just have to happen for Nigeria to be better. You know what I mean? So at a later date, you just give up and say, well, Nigeria no be better, Jare. And by those stages, right? They're like the stages like your teenage years, from your teenage years to, what do you call it? To your adulthood, from your adulthood, then to your old age, where you begin to now say, when I was younger, I was very hopeful for Nigeria. Right before my eyes, Nigeria deteriorated to the point that I can't even believe that this is the same Nigeria I grew up. I have old people who say that all the time. So if you are still young and you are telling yourself that something is going to happen, something is going to happen to fix it. Listen, most of the people who no longer really believe that it's going to work out anymore, right? They used to believe like you. But again, you may think you have a lot of time on your hands. You have a long time on your hands. It doesn't work that way. And you are about to find out. Are you with me? Structural breakup of Nigeria starts from the law. The reason why Dangote can come to Yoruba land and say they want to have refineries, right? And it is not because there are no billionaire Yorubas, but it's because the economy is controlled enough that those who have access to it, they see it as an opportunity, of course, to further their own nest. And whatever they can get from it is for themselves and their generation, not for you, not for me, not for those who are coming after us and the rest. So the law is good to them, but is the law good to you? If the law is good to you, right, the system will work for you. The system is not working for you because they decided to make it not to work for you. So structurally, you need to do away with the fraudulent 1999 constitution. If not, go and do election 10 times. If you do election 10 times, that's going to be 4 years times 10. That's going to be about 36 years or 40 years from now. You will be getting the same thing. You know, me, we sit down here, I will still be saying the same thing 40 years from today if you still tag Nigeria together. As long as many people will die, yeah, if I am still around, I'll still be telling you, break up Nigeria. In 40 years' time, I will be out, 78 years old man. Some of my what do you call our aged some of my aged supporters, loyalists from all over the world in their 60s, in their 70s, in their 80s, 40 years from today, they will be gone to rest. Me, Maiyegun, will now call me and be like, all of you, these children, did you see my video I made 35 years ago? Go on YouTube, it's there. Break up this country for God's sake. Just same way, the children they gave birth to in 1999 that Nigeria had no plan for, and that proved today that millions of them that they gave birth to from 1999 to 2022. They gave birth to some of them today. They call them Nigerians. They are going to wake up to the reality of Nigeria in 10 years. Many of them are Yorubas. Many of them are Igbos. Many of them are Igalas. Many of them are from every nationality from Nigeria. You know what? Nigeria has no plan for them. Same way Nigeria had no plan for those they gave birth to 22, 23 years ago when they got democracy. Today, those 22 untrained children, those 22 unplanned children, or their future never really planned by Nigeria, they are now the Idamu Adugboyi that are now looking for how to use their girlfriends for money rituals at the age of 17. It's bad, very bad. That is something that prompts us to say, if you don't break away from the chain of that, if you don't break away from the chain of that constitution, that is the forceful thing. No election you conduct, nobody you bring in from anywhere. If you like, reject all the old men and bring in this youngie, 45 years old. It will deal with you like Babangida didn't deal with you. It will deal with you like Abacha didn't deal with you. It will deal with you like Bokwari never really dealt with you. And that is because the fraudulent 1999 constitution allowed that. Again, Idamu Adugboyi. You can see them. So I was saying something about how failed Nigeria is. You see these guys, these are the kids, teenagers. The teenagers who decided to kill their own, they killed the girlfriend of one of them. They cut off her head and they decided to burn it in a ritual process that will make one of them very rich. And then, very, very rich, a billionaire possibly from the money ritual. They were caught. Money didn't come. The Alijonos and the rest of those they expected. Teenagers, that is the product of a failed country. These are the children they gave birth to after the democracy in 1999. So to some of you who are still looking forward to your election, under that fraudulent constitution, you probably should know why. Maiyegun said, do it 100 times. You will be getting the same results. Why do I want to do same thing 100 times? For God's sake, let's keep doing it until we get it right. Really? Of course, I won't be part of that. And that's why we say, if you have the enough number, enough knowledge, you will not be asking for election. Trust me, you won't. It will make sense to you that, yeah, we shouldn't be asking for election indeed. Because the same election will produce the same result, new faces as in some places, but the same system, and you go back to the same square one. Before you know it, you cry, you scream, you call God, do all of that, and before you know it, yeah, 4 years is close by. You want to do it again? Let's do it again. My friend, shut up your mouth. Nigeria is a great country. Really? But what I want is that I don't want my fate to be decided by people who actually don't understand who we are. And when I say that, I want to be part of a system that actually acknowledges me for who I am, and when not just respect that. You don't tell me that one Nigeria, you know what? You don't do that. We don't do that here. That's why Nigeria can't really have peace. If Nigeria is quiet, it is called peace of the graveyard. The likes of Tinubu knows this. They just want to take their own turn. But at whose expense? You, mine, and our own unborn children. Remember, 30 years ago, some of you were not born, or you are probably just a new kid at the time, yeah? 30 years after that, see what Nigeria is doing to you. Can you sit back and indeed tell yourself genuinely, yeah, that Nigeria is going to work out this way? Give me a break. Let me say thank you to my friends again. Hello, ma. Olure Mikilanko Ogabi. Thank you very much for your super sticker. I'm going to go further. I'm going to say thank you as well to Fumilayo. Fumilayo Adeigbe. You can be a member of MaiyegunsDiary Politico. You can be a gold member, silver member, platinum member. You see, I told you, I've got friends who have been so generous to me over the years. People pay to listen to me. You see all this free video, yeah? All this broadcast. I keep saying it just to show my gratitude to my friends, right? There are people who actually pay monthly 45 pounds. I don't know how much that is in dollars. I've got people who pay 45 pounds every month, direct debit. Like, I haven't seen people like this before. But I've got friends like that, amazing people. So thank you, Fumilayo. You can always cancel it anytime, okay? What they call it is that they said it is the way to support your favorite, content creator on social media, on YouTube. And it's actually a good thing, honestly. I've been able to to put together responsible guys here and there who work with me behind the scene. People I won't ordinarily be able to pay for their service behind the scene. And guess what? Your support gave me that platform. It gave me that support. I'm able to be like, as a guy who is the graphic designer for MaiyegunsDiary Politico. For Diaspora Radio. The guy works in Nigeria, and he works, like when you say work, how do we call that here again? Working remotely, and he's getting paid. He loved the job. I bet it. He's been working like that now from Nigeria for over, for over almost 2 years now. So all thanks to all of you who reach out to Maiyegun publicly like this, privately as well. I am so grateful to have you. So I think I should cut it now. I said I was going to spend 30 minutes. I think I've already passed my time. So I'm going to open my line for everyone who wants to add to this today. Okay. Let me just open the line. You can call in now by using the number on your screen. Buki Ishowe, thank you. I'm sorry if I miss your super chat, by the way. Just, there's so much comment there. I have here Olure Mikilanko Gabi. I thank you earlier. So thanks to every one of you. So the line is opened, and while we wait, right, give me just 2 minutes. Okay, just 2 minutes. Let me top my cup for my tea. Okay, and when I get back, we'll continue. Just 2 minutes. Now start taking the calls.
Maiyegun general, Maiyegun dododo, ọkọ̀ àgbékẹ́ òyìnbó àyà Ìjẹ̀bú, òkú ọjọ́ ìbí, àṣeyí ṣàmọ́dún. àṣe ìṣàmọ́dún àṣe ìṣàmọ́dún Maiyegun general o àṣe ìṣàmọ́dún àṣe ìṣàmọ́dún àṣe ìṣàmọ́dún Maiyegun general o àṣe ìṣàmọ́dún àṣe ìṣàmọ́dún bàbá Akínọlá àṣe ìṣàmọ́dún ọmọ Bádéró àṣe ìṣàmọ́dún ọkọ Àgbékẹ́ Òyìnbó àṣe ìṣàmọ́dún àṣe ìṣàmọ́dún àṣe ìṣàmọ́dún Maiyegun general o àṣe ìṣàmọ́dún. Àròjinlẹ̀ ọba abẹ́rẹ́ mẹ́ta Ṣàgámù Túndé torí Maiyegun olólùfẹ́ mi ọ̀rẹ́ mi ẹ̀gbọ́n mi aláàánú mi olùrànlọ́wọ́ mi ni mo ṣe ta pàǹpà mọ́ra Olúwaṣeyí ọmọ Bádéró ó mọ̀mọ́ kú ọjọ́ bí òní o ọlọ́run aláwòrán bí òní jẹ́ ọmọjọ́ tó ní Saheed Abówó ọlọ́run ikú òní pa ẹ́ mọ́ mi lójú Maiyegun general Maiyegun gbogbogbò òkèlè múrù sí iwájú iwájú lọ́pọ̀ ẹ̀bí tí ń ré sí bówó ọlọ́run ò ní bá wọn rà padà Saheed ṣe ni kó máa fojoojúmọ́ ayé peléke sí àgọ́ ewu ń tọ́ wàwà àdàgbàrá kòrò ti gbín ọdọọdún làárọ̀ rọ́gbọ́ ọdọọdún làárọ̀ àwùsá ọdọọdún làárọ̀ mọ̀bì lórí àtẹ ọdọọdún ní pẹ̀lẹ́gún máa wọ tútù wálé ayé àìgbórí odó pété odó àìgbórí ọlọ pété ọlọ ayére ní kẹ́yìn olóko àtà ní kẹ́yìn onílẹ̀ lágbára ọ̀dání wáyé ìwọ ló rẹ̀yìn gbogbo ọ̀tá rẹ̀ gbogbo níṣẹ́ ni kó o máa fojoojúmọ́ ayé peléke sí ọmọ Bádéró àgùntàn ò jẹ́ gbàgbé eléèrí adìyẹ ò jẹ́ gbàgbé ọlọ́kà èmi ò jẹ́ gbàgbé ohun tó ṣe láyé èmi ni mo ṣe ní ìdúpẹ́ kí n fẹ́ mí ìmọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀sọ́ lóore ìlẹ́ ìjẹ̀bú ọmọ eré ni wà Maiyegun ọmọdún mọ́dé ni ó ìwọ lọmọdún mọ́ṣù pẹ̀lú ẹjẹ́ ọmọ eré ni wà ọmọ ẹlẹ́dìí yóò gògò màgà tí fẹ́ jẹ́ yé bí àwọ̀ kọ̀ǹgbẹ́ ẹlẹ́dìí yóò gògò màgà yín nílé àwọn bàbá tó bí ẹ lọ́mọ ọmọ òun ṣe ni ọ̀yọ̀yọ̀ máyọ̀ mọ́ ohun tí ì ṣe ni òkúkú lè pànílẹ̀ ọmọ ìbá tó mẹ́gún ọgbó rẹ mọ́ ọmọ onígbò mádèmádè ọmọ onígbò máwọ̀máwọ̀ ọmọ onígbò máyàmáyà tó rájòjì tó bá wọ gbòòrò tọ̀ wọ́n sì dẹni ẹ̀bọ̀ra nílé bàbá tó bí ẹ lọ́mọ Bádéró mẹ́fà níṣu níjẹ̀bù èjì jíjẹ èjì àìjẹ èjì tó kù làwọn bàbá yín fi ń bẹ̀lúkú nílé adúrún mádé ọmọ alágẹmọ mẹ́rìndínlógún ní ọmọ ẹlẹ́yìn ìpínlẹ̀ Adéwúre ọmọ alágẹmọ ògbó ẹ̀wọ̀yọ̀ ilé ọmọ olówó ṣe ń báyé torí ìran bàbá tiẹ̀ ní ti ń náwó kóyìnbó tó kówó tiwọn dé lọ́jọ́ sí òyìnbó tún kówó tiwọn dé owó tí ń wakọ̀ sí jabarata léèdòwó ẹrú léèdòwó ọmọ Maiyegun la fi ń gbé kékeré ìjẹ̀bú owó àgbà ìjẹ̀bú owó ọkùnrin ìjẹ̀bú owó obìnrin ìjẹ̀bú owó kúkúrú ìjẹ̀bú owó gúngún ìjẹ̀bú owó pupa ìjẹ̀bú owó dúdú ìjẹ̀bú owó ìtọ́ ìjẹ̀bú owó ìtọ̀ ìjẹ̀bú owó gbogbo ara ìjẹ̀bú owó kìkì owó ní kìkì jìgbìnì ẹ fi gbogbo ara owó ṣe gbìgbìnì.
See, if you are not from Ijebu, or you are not married to an Ijebu man or woman, you quite won't understand the feeling. But I'll leave it at that. Maybe I'll play it again before we go. I have a caller. Hello.
Hello, Maiyegun.
My brother, sorry for keeping you waiting. Some people were dancing there. I had
No
to cut it.
problem, no problem.
Now you are live. Your name and where you are calling from for the sake of our listeners.
This is Olufemi from India.
Femi Olufemi from India. Go on, brother.
Happy birthday, Maiyegun.
Thank you.
Many more prosperous years ahead for you.
Amen.
And my prayer for you is that as you have touched so many lives, well, it is bound. That is how just God is. As you have touched so many lives, your children's children, generations of unborn, they will feel your impact.
Thank you. And I say amen to that.
That is how God is. My daughter is just 2 years old, but I already have so many stories to tell her about the legend called Maiyegun.
Thanks.
That is how. I'm not trying to overbloat you. You're practically already
I get it, brother. Mm-hmm.
Whether you like it or not, you're already a living legend. That is what you are.
Thank you for that.
So I just want to say happy birthday. Thank you for all that you've been doing. Thank you for touching so many lives in so many ways. not just your broadcast, you also touch lives physically, financially, every aspect you've been touching lives.
Thank you.
And my prayer that God will continue to show you his grace and mercy.
Amen to that. Thanks so much.
The topic, well, I'm not surprised. If Miyetti Allah can switch, probably Yenubai, I'm not surprised. It's just the trajectory that Tinubu has chosen for himself. So he should not bother himself, but no problem. Let us see how everything will play out. Like you said earlier, we can see the product of their 22 years. Those young boys, they are products of that 22 years.
There is actually another one I actually wanted to show people earlier, Femi, is this one. When we talk about how failed is become Nigeria under these people, this is Bayelsa State Water Board in Bayelsa State, Yenogua. They are supposed to be providing water for the entire people in, at least in Bayelsa, Abi. Guess what? Now Meruwa will sell them water too. So when they don't have water, can you go there and say you don't have water in your own house? Can you?
Maiyegun, not the Meruwa they sell water for Lagos. The same Meruwa that sells water in Bayelsa, they are Meruwa that sell water in Lagos. The most advanced city.
The mega shlum.
Yes, the mega city, yes. They sell water in Lagos. There are places in Lagos you have to actually buy water to drink. So it is not coined to Bayelsa State. It's the general problem. So until we decide to break up Nigeria, we will continue going round and round and round and round. Exactly. For those that are saying, let us join them, let us form political front, and let us we can do this. Because I listened to a platform on Twitter Space,
right,
that was organized by this woman. They are saying that people should go get their PVC. That is how we can. I was just laughing that our people it is son. What is son Gidi? They don't understand. It's like that is why I'm always against this religious angle to it, because that is where they brainwash people that change can come. Don't worry, God will do it. God will bring a leader. Let us pray for our leaders. They completely use religion to cloud the minds of so many. They cannot see the truth anymore. They cannot think. They are completely brain dead. Let me leave space for others to come.
Femi, my brother, you know, thanks for all you have said so far. Let me take another call, like you said. I appreciate that. So I have another caller. Hello.
Hello, Maiyegun General.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is Eze from Germany.
Eze, one name. You are live.
One name, Kedika
Odema.
Genau. You got it, Maiyegun.
You see how if everything just flow. That's what it's supposed to be. You know hard. Trust me. Soft life. You know hard.
You will hear Igbo quicker than other languages.
I bet I'm going to be able to do better. I'm just so lazy, honestly.
Yeah. Maiyegun, there's a saying in my place, there is no much thought, much speeches in evening church, you know. You know, after the morning mass, Catholics do go to evening mass. So there is no much talk. I just want to wish you a very, very happy birthday.
Thank you.
Today is your day. Just want to wish you the best of luck.
Thank you so much, Eze.
More grace to your elbow, the best in all that you do and all that you will do.
Thank you.
And thank you for adding value to our lives.
Thank you. At the same time, for giving me
I don't know.
You know, I'll say you guys gave me the shoulder to lie upon. I can turn this camera on 100 times, 1 million times, right? If people feel like, man, this is a waste of time, it will always be a waste of time. But you actually added the value. And now, look at me. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much, Maiyegun.
God bless you.
But I enjoy the music. I cannot.
Watch that video very well. You will see Oriki Ijebu. It is, you see, Oriki Ijebu is universal.
then people can now go.
I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. You know, I understand everything they are saying. They are just kidding my brothers, the Igbo brothers. They wouldn't say, "One bad man too."
Oh. I know. They didn't get the drill. Why some people will just like,
I wish. I wish. Please play it again before you end the program, please.
I'm gonna play it.
Okay, thank you very much, Mike.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, thank you very much.
So that's
have a nice one, Mike.
You too.
Thank you.
God bless you. That's easy there. Talkwheel, thank you very much for your super chat as well. I have got another caller. I'm so sorry for keeping you waiting.
Hello,
ma.
Hello. Maiyegun weso omalare.
Ma weso.
Wa sopo dunaye o.
Wow.
When it's a o àfikún èsọjẹbù lórí program kéde ṣe
jọmọ sọ wá iná
pẹ̀lú rẹ̀ níbẹ̀ ó yẹ kó sọjẹbù tọmọ rẹ̀ gbọ́jẹ̀bù ṣàwò kórìíre ní ẹ̀mí rẹ̀ aṣọpọ̀ ọdún ayé o èmi ṣe kò ń dẹ̀ sòyìnbó kórìíre dédé bó ṣe ń tó ajúṣe rẹ̀ o àṣẹ ètò o. Lórúkọ Jésù àṣeṣe rẹ wéni sọnù àjò wá kéré oko délé o dédé bó ṣe ń ṣètò dédé ní à ń gbọ́ kó ń bẹ́ni náírà mú kínú ẹni ń dùn ọmọ alágẹmọ 16 wá ṣọ̀pọ̀ ọdún láyé wá kéré oko wá kó délé lágbára Ọlọ́run dédé ètò yẹn ń yẹ ní o etí ayé ní kọ ohun rẹ lágbára Ọlọ́run oríire rẹ wà á mú délé náyé àtàlàáfíà ayọ̀ rẹ kẹni dòfo lórúkọ Jésù oko oríire ní wọ ẹni ní o èyẹ ká sọ nǹkan kan rárá tí ó yẹ ká máa yí ẹ ká máa kí ẹ náà tún ká máa kí ẹ náà sí mímọ̀ ìlú ibo ti wá ṣùgbọ́n Ìjẹ̀bú èmi pàápàá ọmọ Ìjẹ̀bú òde ni wá ọmọ Ìjẹ̀bú òde ni wá
yémi ṣubú rẹ̀ jìnnà kí ara lè wájà kára lè wájà kó nìyàn sọ̀jẹ̀bù rí mi sí mi rà ẹ́ màá bọ́ ní tọ̀hún sọ̀jẹ̀bù Ìjẹ̀bú yémi wà látòdò ògbòlú bari bimi no mo wa na ti Jẹ̀bú Igbó
ọmọ ọba odò ògbólú èmi wà ó kàdé nílẹ̀ mọ̀ fọ́gbọ̀ kan náà ti wá èmi ọmọ ọba Olúkọ̀yà n'odò ògbólú rèmi wà ó.
wọ́n rí lẹ́wà yìí mo sọ náà kọ́ mo fọ́ ara àlérè wájà ẹ̀jẹ̀ rírò.
Ara ilé wájà, yes, you are right.
God bless you,
my brother. Ẹ̀mí rẹ̀ agùn. Wà á kéré oko délé lórúkọ Jésù ò ní ṣìṣe o. Lágbára Ọlọ́run wà á jèrè ọmọ gbogbo ìtẹ́ ń sọ yẹn kó o ní ṣòun bọ̀. Lógo tọ̀lọ́run torí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ní òtítọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń ti ẹnu ẹ̀ jáde ayé ò ní kọ ohun ẹ̀. Ilẹ̀ ìlérí tí gbogbo adé ń wò kèèyàn a máa débẹ̀ lágbára Ọlọ́run. A máa débẹ̀ gbogbo àwọn tán láàánú débẹ̀ a máa fi wọ́n ṣe àtẹ̀gùn débẹ̀ ni. Ṣé wọ́n wá nǹkan tó máa fi ṣe tuntun Nàìjíríà ni tán bá náà tètè padà wálé. À á bùn wọn a fi wọ́n ṣe àtẹ̀gùn adébí ògo wa lágbára Ọlọ́run. O ṣé o ẹ kú iṣẹ́ o. O nìyẹn ń sìn. Nǹkan tí àwọn ọmọ là fẹ́ ká dà òun náà la ti ń dà yẹn o. Ṣé ra àwọn ọmọ kéékèèké ń ṣiṣẹ́ rí nǹkan tán lọ ń dà. Wọ́n ń ṣó ìkan lánàá àwọn ọmọ ọdún 13 tọ́nà lọ bọ́gùn ibì kan lóògùn state nǹkan táwọn haúsá ti ń kó sí wa lára tí Ọbásanjọ́ ibi tí Ọbásanjọ́ bá yẹ wá dé òun náà la wà yìí ibi tí Ọbásanjọ́ bá wá dé òun la wà yìí ìgbà tó ti gorí ìjọba ní gbogbo nǹkan ti dorí kodò àfúrá ni tó bá yẹ pa àfúrá wọ́n dẹ̀ ti jẹ́ dòdò ń sìn wọn ò lè sùn dòdò mọ́ torí constitution yẹn àwọn sójà náà gbé kalẹ̀ ẹ ṣáàjò ẹ bá máa kígbe constitution yẹn pé ẹ má lọ dìbò constitution yìí náà ni o ẹ má lọ dìbò dàbí gbogbo ayé ti ń gbóhùn wá sí torí mo rí ibi tó ti play iṣẹ́ wa fún lẹ́wà tí gbogbo wọn dúró tó ń kọ́ ó ń kàn wọ́n lára ohun yìí ò ní kan fáráyé gbọ́ lágbára Ọlọ́run tẹ́ bá túbọ̀ ń kan agogo mọ́ wọn létí bóyá wọn á gbọ́ ìdìbò yẹn lágbára Ọlọ́run kò ní wáyé gbogbo ọ̀nà tá a bá máa gbé gbà Ọlọ́run á jẹ́ kó ṣeé ṣe fún wa lágbára Ọlọ́run táwa náà bá ti ń pelé là ń sọ fún wọn pé ẹ má dìbò ẹ má bẹ anybody lọ dìbò ẹ má lọ dìbò ẹ má jáde ẹ jẹ́ ká wo ibi tó ń lọ Yorùbá fẹ́ dúró ni wọ́n ní mọ́mí àwọn ògbọ́n kankan nílé mo ní ẹ má wọrí bó jẹ́ ni mẹ́ta ni wọ́n ti kọ́lé yín bó jẹ́ yín 2 ló kù ibi tá à ń lọ a máa débẹ̀ lágbára Ọlọ́run ẹ ṣé o ẹ kú ètò inú mi dùn o God bless you àtúnjọ àtúnpéjọ tún fi ṣe ọdún yìí fún ẹ lọ́dún tó ń bọ̀ ní lágbára Ọlọ́run ó kú oríire o ó kú oríire bá mi kíyàwó bá ń kọ́ ọmọ ó dàbọ̀.
àtẹ̀yìn náà ó dàbọ̀ ma take care ma God bless you ma yes ṣé ẹ rí I have to let me first let me apologize to this my caller. I'm sorry for keeping you waiting. Okay, hello.
Hello.
Hello, sir. Do you mind giving me just a minute, just to bring my viewers up to date with what just happened. All right.
Yes.
So please, I'm so sorry. Yeah, thank you. Now, my last caller chose to speak to me in Ijebu dialect. And in our conversation, we discovered that she's actually a princess, a daughter. So we call that Oba, no? The Olukoya family, who happen to be the Oremadegu of Odo Ogbolu. In Odo Ogbolu, we have this kind of a democratic arrangement. We have quarters, who you can call regions in Odo Ogbolu. In order to come to good terms, to have peace, they decided to share the number one seat, the kingship of the town, among all those quarters. So once Oremadegu, which is from the part I come from, once he becomes the king, when that king passes, it will go straight to another region, and from there it will go to another region, and from that it goes back to the first one, and it's been peaceful. She is a princess from one of those royal homes. It's solid, and I'm glad to have spoken to her. She also added that we should continue telling everybody about the importance of the Yoruba nation, the advantage and the difference between us having the right to our own affairs than other people taking them for us, and how much those who claim to be representing us today as Yorubas in the current Nigeria are not for us. She said, whenever she speaks to people back home, some who said, we don't hear anything here. We don't know all these things you are talking about here. But it's always good not to stop. It was an interesting conversation. Again, you would wish that you actually understood Yoruba or Ijebu at that point. So, my caller, thank you so much for your patience. Hello there.
Ekaleo.
Ekalesa.
My name is Omoko Yoruba.
Omoko Yoruba.
Yes.
Is that sir?
Yes, Omoko Yoruba.
Omoko Yoruba. I love the way you introduced that, okay? And I'm glad to have you on the program. And it would do us a good one if you can blend it. I'll love it, sir.
I will mix it.
Please.
Let me start from the angle that Maiyegun.
Sir. Thank you.
If I have 1,000 tongues, I will use it to thank God on your behalf. For you deciding to stand for your people. For you deciding to speak on your people's behalf. I'm really happy.
Thank you.
Elédùmarè tó dá wa ní ilẹ̀ Yorùbá kò ní fi ẹ́ sílẹ̀.
Àmín.
Elédùmarè tó dá wa ní ilẹ̀ Yorùbá yóò máa wà pẹ̀lú ẹ.
Àṣẹ o.
And in the next few years, where you are now will be the least of your life.
Amen to that.
Father Elédùmarè.
Àṣẹ.
Your dreams, where your desires shall be granted.
Amen.
Ọlọ́run àwọn baba ńlá wa, Ọlọ́run àwọn baba wa tó dá ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. Tọ́lá kì í ṣe ọmọ àlè.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ọmọ àlè ní a kó ti Abrahamu, Isaac, Jacob. We are not from that race. Àwọn baba ńlá wa Odùduwà, Ọ̀rànmíyàn, Ògúnmọ́lá, Ìbíkúnlé, Látòsà. Ọlọ́run tó dúró ti àwọn baba ńlá wa. Tí ìran wọn parẹ́.
Tí ò parẹ́.
Nígbà tí wọn. Ọlọ́run yẹn kò ní fi ẹ́ sílẹ̀.
Àṣẹ o.
Ọlọ́run Elédùmarè tó dúró ti àwọn baba ńlá wa tó gbé wọn ró. Nígbà táwọn Fúlàní gbógun dé ní 1829, ní 1844. Tógun Fúlàní ò borí wá ń gbà yẹn. Ọlọ́run Elédùmarè yẹn kò ní jẹ́ kógun ọ̀tá ó borí rẹ̀.
Àṣẹ o. Àṣẹ o.
Ìmọ̀ta kò ní jọlé olórí.
Àṣẹ o.
Ìmọ̀ṣù kò ní jọlé olórí.
Àṣẹ o.
Because of all that, let me say something.
Please.
Yeah, in 48 laws of power, ìyà tó máa jẹ Tinubu mò ń sọ yìí o. Ìyà tó máa jẹ Tinubu mò ń sọ yìí o. One of the 48 laws of power, I think chapter 2, second law or fourth law, it says that know your limit and do not exceed it. Know your limit and do not exceed it. Tó bá ja gbogbo èkó ló lè, àfún ẹ máa mú lọ. ó ti ra gbogbo Èkó tán Èkìtì á fún ẹ ó tún ja gbogbo àwa Yorùbá ọjà wa lólè Ògùn Oǹdó Àkúrẹ́ ó ti ṣe wá bó ṣe wù ẹ́ àbùn á mú lọ máa mú lọ ó wá fẹ́ ta gbogbo ìran Yorùbá sí oko ẹrú pátápátá unfortunately for you ìjàmbá ṣolè onílé ti jí onílé ilẹ̀ Yorùbá wa àti tají mẹ́ lọ́wọ́ onílé ilẹ̀ Yorùbá àwa onílé àti tají mẹ́ lọ́wọ́ pé lè ní ẹ̀.
ìjàmbá ṣolè onílé tají
onílé
tají o ìjàmbá ṣolè o.
ìjàmbá ṣolè ó tèkó tán. See, I work in Lagos, I live in Lagos. Do you know what I call Lagos State now?
Tell me.
When I was opportune to be out of Lagos for over a year, due to Corona, I call Lagos State hellfire. Anytime I remember Lagos State, the way Tinubu has done Lagos State too, I don't want to go there. See, if I want to go to Lagos, I will go in other hours. Imagine you want to go to Lagos, you're leaving the other state, the nearest state around 9 p.m. The traffic was here till lot. Because people like Tinubu and the successors did nothing. If I want to leave Lagos State, I will leave Lagos State around 4:35. Remember you to rather Tinubu yẹn to cost fún wa. Ṣé bó ṣe sọ Èkó yẹn dà tó bá yà àwọn èlé kò jẹ́ go and look at Lekki ìsọlọ Oṣòdì. Àwọn tó wà ń bẹ̀yìn ọ̀rọ̀ àpáàdì ni wọ́n wà. Compared to people that are in Osun State, compared to people that are in Lori, compared to people that are in Akure, only the Maribama share lori, wàá share leko wọn transfer is Akure. Ayé ẹ̀dá Nàìjíríà nìyẹn. Now, but you wàá share leko kó gbé leko. If we earn less than 500,000, you are confirmed poor man in Lagos.
Because Tinubu ló máa gbé owó ẹ̀ tán. 500,000.
I wonder 150, 200, 150, 100,000. That's the platform many people are on. Now, to affect gbogbo ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ta wà tán, láti jí mẹ́ lọ́wọ́. Instead of kó wá bá wa ní ìsìn kò tètè support wa, ká dára ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ìdìyẹn, wá fẹ́ tà fún gbogbo Fúlàní, ẹ má worry, ẹ jẹ́ máa wù. Ẹ wo ẹmọ tí mi máa ń kọ fún Tinubu presently. Ọ̀rọ̀ orin kékeré ni. Àríra. Àríra gbogbo wa la máa ríra wa. Bó ṣe burúkú ló bá yẹn láàyò wọ́n máa ṣe lọ. Bó ṣe ìrè ló bá yẹn láàyò wọ́n máa ṣe lọ. Ó ní gbèdé báyìí gbàjọ wa ẹ máa kọ́ fún Tinubu. Is this a number?
Àríra wa. Bó ṣe rere ló bá mọ̀ ìwọ máa ṣe lọ. Àríra wa. God bless you, Baba. I appreciate this. Your contribution and this stop over. You have a good one, sir. Okay. So let me take another one. Princess, don't change my DP. Princess. Okay, I thought I was calling myself, ma. Good evening, ma. How are you?
I called you. Good evening, Maiyegun. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, ma.
Èmi á ṣe púpọ̀. Àní dààmú.
Àmín.
Àní rí wàhálà lágbára Ọlọ́run. Gbogbo èyí tó kù, tó bá máa lò láyé, inú ìrọ̀rùn, inú ìdẹ̀ra ló ti máa lò. Aṣọ àgbàlagbà, wọ́n ló tóbi. Wọ́n tún láwọn kan ni wọn ò kí ń tẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀. Bá tẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀, wọn ò ní rí nǹkan kan fi ẹ́ ṣe.
Àṣẹ o.
Ò ní fojú sunkún.
Àṣẹ.
Ò ní fara àwẹ̀. Obìnrin ò ní kú mọ́ ẹ lórí. Ọmọ ò ní kú mọ́ ẹ lórí. Ò ní gbénú nira má pa fún ọ̀rọ̀ láyé ẹ lágbára Ọlọ́run. Gbogbo tó bá wá ń ṣe, a máa tùbà, a máa ti ṣe lágbára Ọlọ́run. Àǹtí ẹ ṣe o. Kò dé ọ̀rọ̀ ò sọ. Lọ́lọ́ máa padà ṣe Maiyegun ló máa ṣe àwọn ọmọ tó bá ń darẹ̀ jáde ló máa ṣe wọ́n lọ. A wá ṣàánú ẹ̀ délẹ̀. Orí tó bá ti ṣàánú ẹ̀ dà. Wọ́n ní èmi ń ṣèṣe máa ń ṣàdúrà. Mi kì í béèrè fún anything. ṣe máa ń sọ fọ́lọ́run bá pé kọ́lọ́run bá ṣàṣàánú mi. Inú àánú Ọlọ́run ọba lówó wà. Inú àánú Ọlọ́run ọba lẹ̀mí gígùn wà. Inú ẹ̀ làlàáfíà wà. Inú ẹ̀ làìkú baálé ọ̀rọ̀ wà. Inú ẹ̀ ní káwọn ọmọ yàn kan yanjú wà. Maiyegun lágbára Ọlọ́run, àánú Ọlọ́run ọba ò ní kúrò lórí ẹ̀ lọ́jọ́ kankan. I am happy to associate with you. So many of us are.
Thank you.
And I wish you a very lovely happy birthday.
You're going to make me cry, so thank you.
Yeah. I'll gbogbo wa la ó ríra wa. Iṣẹ́ burúkú ló bá yàn láàyò, ìwọ máa ṣe lọ. Ẹni bá ṣe rere ní tiyẹ̀, ẹ jẹ́ kó máa ṣe lọ. Mo mọ̀ dájú pọ́jọ́ kan ń bọ̀. Iṣẹ́ ò bá gbèsè ní kọ̀kọ̀ la ó gbé sí gbangba. Gbogbo bá gbèsè ní kànnà làwọn ayé ó mọ̀ wò. Orin yẹn, orin yẹn.
Mo rò pé ó ṣì ń continue ni o.
Ọ̀run lọ́kọ́ sí ọ̀run bá yẹ gbé sí gbangba. Ilé ayé ìlàwà ibẹ̀ láti máa tẹ́tù gbogbo wèrè tó bá kù bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Àwọn ará ọ̀run lọ́kọrin yẹn fún.
Kátayé yanjú ẹ̀.
Yes. Ọmọ Màríà yàtọ̀ sọmọ kọ́ńfọ́ọ̀tì, Jésù lákìrì ṣoore. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo sọ. Ọmọ Màríà, òun ni Jésù. Èkó táwa ń bẹ̀, kò sọ́fẹ̀ẹ́ local government tí wọ́n wà ń bẹ̀.
That is true.
So wèrè kan wá láti anywhere. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wèrè kan wá láti anywhere. Ó fẹ́ wá fi kinní kan. Lọ settle anything lọ́rùn o.
Kátayé yanjú ẹ̀.
Ibi láti máa yanjú. Tàwátayé yanjú ẹ̀ ni.
I like that.
Miyetti alájáde, ọ̀làwọ̀ ò ṣe mọ́. Ọkọ̀ náà, mo rẹ́rìn-ín látàárọ̀ ni. Ọkọ̀ náà àtàgbélẹ̀ yìí. Wèrè tó fẹ́ wọ last. Agídí ló máa padà fi wọ bẹ̀.
Àwa dìjọba ọ̀run.
Ilé ti tó lọ, we are going home. Bá campaign ju gbogbo yẹn lọ. Ibi táwa máa gbàyọ sí wọn ni ká gbàyọ. Aláàṣe mọ́. Àṣe mọ́. Everybody máa bá tiwọn lọ. Àṣe mọ́. Because tá a bá wo kíní dáadáa. You said something earlier that in another 30-40 years, mo lórí wa gan ò ní dúró lórí wa Ọlọ́run, àwọn orí wa ti máa gbọ̀n.
If we can manage to make a complete statement, then Daniel, mommy, any ma disturb bara yín kò tó yẹn àti understand nǹkan tẹ́ fẹ́ sọ. We understand you, ma. It's okay.
Ní kéjàké agídí àwa pọ̀ torí.
Kékeré ló máa bíyàn nọ́mbà yẹn.
Àwọn bíyàn ní pé ìgbà tágbára wà á jẹ wá rí nǹkan kan ṣe.
Èmi sọ̀rọ̀, ẹ̀yin yóò ti understand. Do you know ẹ̀mẹ́ tó ń pè ní princess nígbà tí mo wà ní Ṣàngó Òde? Ṣẹ̀mẹ̀ tó ń jẹ́ Maiyegun.
Kètò dọ̀yánú gbá báyìí. Báyìí pariwo ni ẹ falafolo. Ta máa ń rojú mẹ́ àwọn èèyàn níbo. Mọ́mí ẹ máa ń rojú mọ́. So this is the time to do it. This is the time. We have the power. We have the people. We are the people. The power belongs to us. It is the people's power. It's whatever we give to the government. The government.
That is right.
And I'm saying it authoritatively that whatever it is they are doing out there now is the power we have given to them. We can take it back. We can take it back. We can say no more. And that's it. So our younger generation yìí, ọmọ 18-19 years, tó ti fi pé tóun bá jó orí olóògbé, táwọn èèyàn bá wo fídíò ẹ̀ wọ́n ní jẹran wọn.
Honestly, mi ò lè play ẹ̀ gan.
Ó ti fi pé tóun bá jó orí olóògbé, àǹjọ̀nú máa gbowó wa, àǹjọ̀nú kẹ̀, àbí àjítú, ó máa gbowó wa báwọn. It is wrong. Oh, but kò lè get better. It is going to get worse, Maiyegun. Because when we were that age, as if she school start it all, as if she holiday job at that time.
And the world, those among us, as bad as Nigeria was then, Princess, yeah, around that time, those who knew then that, number one, their parents couldn't send them to university or college of education, some of them have already picked up a job. Training.
Well,
like a show that
training.
They know what they want to do. Everybody's moving on. 17 years.
18 years, on Joe
now. For money.
Maiyegun, Ọlọ́run á ṣàánú tó bá yá ṣẹ́rí ìdààmú àdúgbò táwọn bíríìjì. Nítorí ẹ̀ mo sọ pé tí a bá rí audience àwọn ọmọ wèrè tó lè gé ọ̀rùn èèyàn yìí. Because you know what it takes láti pa ẹdìyẹ. Ká máa sọ pé odindi èèyàn. Tá a bá rí àwọn coconut ẹ̀dí, tá a bá rí wọn gbámú láàárín 48 hours, àwọn ọmọ tó ń para wọn yìí, àwọn ọmọ 2021-22 yìí tó ń para wọn democracy, wọ́n finish gbogbo àwọn wèrè tó wà l'Abuja yìí.
Princess.
Ìtorí ẹ̀ náà ṣe educate wọn tó fi máa ráyè gbọ́rọ̀. Maiyegun, happy birthday once again.
Thanks, ma. And God bless
you. Good night, brother.
You are just too kind, and I love it, and I love you for it. So thank you. As you said that I'm a blessing to so many people, but I also believe that you all have been the blessing. And trust me, show me your friends. People will say, and I can tell you who you are. And on my platform, that is distinct. I mean, it's sort of a distinct. And Ma, you are one of those who add to that credit. And thank you for all you do, Princess. You have a good evening or good night. So I'll take another call just before we call it a night. Hello there.
Hello, Maiyegun.
Yes, sir. Sir, can I ask you for one thing, for one favor, right? Just one sec, right? I want to say thank you to my friends who took their time to, on the screen. Just 1 minute, okay? Let me steal a minute of your time. So Dreshawn, and every one of you, my friends, who actually use their super chats a lot tonight. You are just making my screen look like, what do you call it, this money, stock market money stuff, and you see things going up and all that. It is so colorful. You made this more colorful. I want to say thank you for your generosity, all of you. I may not be able to mention you, okay? But so far, so good. We have been having a great time, haven't we? Remember, like that video, share it, subscribe on my channel. I mean, the more the merrier, they say. Hello there.
Hello, Maiyegun. How many minutes do I have?
I'm going to say, because you are almost going to be my last caller tonight, okay? I'm going to say 5 minutes. Okay. Let's make it count.
Okay, 5 minutes.
So,
let me give
time
you.
Starts now. We
let
have
me give you.
half past. So, yeah, you have 5 minutes, sir. Please.
All right. Let me give you a simple, short story to share. I was born and raised in Awuta, right? Share or Boko Haram, everything. It's something that I didn't realize of that I came to children who share them, Harvard master's
class.
What I was at, Bamwa alumni. That was about 2 weeks ago. Professor, Dr. Paula, one part of Nigeria is from Only I'm from the south. Only are you part of those poor Yorubas? Only what's funny there. Only because the effects are only Dr. Paula, what do you know about Nigeria? Of Omar Soro Yoruba. Only there's nothing to share in Nigeria that will do more. Only also kind of give me a little bit of concern. Only let me be 100% honest. Only the West, with the way Nigeria is, the West will never let anybody go. Only Nigeria is
the West. We are talking about the Western countries, which America is also included, sir.
Yes. Only Nigeria is more of a valuable country to the West to be together. Only the more that you better have a break. We put the table West. What do you mean by that? Only there are so many things. Only even anybody to have a president, it has to be someone that And I was now surprised. Why did my Chimama Soro Nigeria by? And I didn't believe him until he showed me some pictures.
He told you no lie, sir. He's telling you the truth. You are just surprised that somebody like that, you know. No, sir.
Maiyegun, there are some people I saw in that picture. So there is, in fact, based on everything you've been saying, 100% right. And the question now is, I was involved in one of these Yorubas groups, Tonse Yoruba Now, and which I'm very, very much in support.
Lovely.
Dr. Professor Banji Akitoye wá New York, I was ready to go. Do you know that gbogbo àwọn olórí tó sọ pé pé àwọn ní Yorùbá nation kò sí kankan ní wọn tó yọjú? We were ready. This is an opportunity for us. Let's not come up with citizenship. I want on permanent residency. I want any citizenship. I want our job. Cash matter like 5,000 to 10,000. Kabalo United Nations. The Baba dry down. There you can say. United Kingdom will except one is not from public disturbance. Public disturbance. There is always a big debt and the variable affair.
It is.
But at the end of the day, it's more like corruption embedded in corruption. It's just so bad. My parents are still there, and it's so to an extent to tell me I won't go for a one shot, I worry. She put over America so many times. 1 year, what is it there that you saw? I mean, and this is the funny thing that even pisses me off. Even I have some Nigerians that are my friends that are within the age of 40 and 50. So the picture also of the are you that daft or are you it has blocked your way of thinking to an extent because that man is an embarrassment to himself and the family that he had more prestige before he became a vice president. And if he had any integrity left, he shouldn't have gone for the second term. If I was in his shoes, I will resign. That will save the little prestige he has. Guess what that idiot told me? Oh, you are abusing my pastor. Only you are stupid. I'm not talking to him as a pastor. I'm talking to him as a vice president. And let me be 100% honest with you. I stopped going to the Redeemed Christian Church simply because of that man. He only had to if that man is still there, I don't want to support. So why should I church?
See,
so I mean, thank you very much for everything.
I love it. You see, I love the way you delivered how you felt. You touched a lot of things, though. And sir, just to be very clear, all right, you are not speaking alone. You see that point you raised about the attitude of our people towards the Yoruba nation when it comes to our people in America, it's kind of a mixed. We have people who actually want everything done right, mobilization, contact, and everything to make sure that it is well organized. Then we have other people who have no idea what they are doing or how important this is to so many people. So I understand that, but I can tell you something, sir. I can tell you, the more awareness we have, you are a Harvard graduate yourself. Therefore, you have all the potential to lead in any capacity at some point, right? Which means you are a material, or let me say, a very valuable material towards a Yoruba nation. That if it's properly put to if it's put to a well or proper use, you will yield. But what I'm going to say is this, please, because you are not alone who feel this way. Many people are watching me right now, and they are nodding their head for everything you said, right? I don't want you to give up, okay? There's a lot going on, and there's a reason why this awareness can't stop. More of the reason why we do this is to discover more people who are actually becoming interested And they are more interested if they see organized group pursuing this, where they can actually make their contribution and they will feel the effect of their contribution. So for all you said, right, I'm going to say this to you. We heard you. A lot of people heard you. And in fact, we look forward to a time where something like this will actually not be as serious as it is now. When more people are not just going to be interested, they are going to make it happen and they will reach you. And we will have a base in America strong enough, yeah, for people like yourself.
Sorry to cut you, man. Please. This is how bad they get. To an extent, our mama by America. What is that? But every time they are telling me that, you tell us we are Nigerians. Why don't we go to Nigeria? Do you know what my mother would tell me? My mother would say, no, not for a while. What do you want to bring them here for? If you need me, I will come. Only mama, it's different from you for you to come, but they want to know
their roots, everything, see how things are done, and then they'll be able to actually say, wow, our daddy came from
people
there.
In Nigeria will be the ones telling you don't bring them. And that those children, like, to an extent, they are thinking that I'm treating them different because they were not born in Nigeria.
And it's sad. I understand.
That's how hard.
I know.
And I know if I take them there, I say my own security.
I mean, at least. And you know one thing, sir, even if you can afford all of that, you yourself knows that their visit will be limited to some certain area. And that is not what you want. You want them to be everywhere. Let them know that you grew up when your parents didn't have to be worried that you have not been home since afternoon, because they know you will be back home. And then they will ask you where you've been. If a child is long gone these days, he's missing or kidnapped. So your children can't go back to Nigeria and roam about like you did when you were a kid as well. So I can imagine. And some people don't even understand that the reason why we speak up about Nigeria is not simply because of what these guys have done to you in Nigeria. It's what they are doing to us.
It's the law.
It's unfortunate.
Thank you very much for your time, Padre. Thank you very much.
I bet I want to speak to you again on this program sometimes after this too, when you'll be lucky again to get onto the program. So thank you for doing this too. Okay, you have a good day.
Thank you very much. God bless you.
Yeah. So I know I have so many people who wants to say hello tonight, but at the same time, Agbeke has had a very busy day, and to somebody who probably said, is Agbeke pregnant? And the rest of that, yes, she is. And as people pray for the arrival of our Leila Yewande Badero sometimes in May. Another good news we are all looking forward to this year. Somebody told me there's going to be a double for me in this year. And I said, as long as it is positive, definitely, my friends are all going to be looking forward to that too. So Agbeke has been so busy today. Therefore, she would be going to bed early. And therefore, we would bring this to an end now. So I've had a wonderful day. And many of you, actually, all of you, made that happen. And I don't know how to say thank you more than just to say, I am at your service. So when the Buhari idiots, the Buhari Danes, the Buhari Diderins, the Buhari Denotus and the rest of them, when they say, who is bankrolling Maiyegun? Now they know my friends are the ones ensuring that Maiyegun will never off his mic. Now you know. So to every one of you, always make that happen every night when I turn on the camera. I want to say thank you. And I say, I'm going to see you again and again and again until we can sense the difference that we all desire. So to every one of you, you have a good evening, a wonderful one. And people who wanted to listen to that song again, I think you should do. But before you do that, come on, like that video again, share it. And if you are just joining me, oh man, you should watch from the beginning. It's quite interesting, right? You all have a good night from here.
Olúwaṣèyí ọmọ Bádéró Maiyegun general Maiyegun gbogbogbò ọkọ Àgbékẹ́ òyìnbó aya Ìjẹ̀bú òkú ọjọ́ ìbí àṣeyí ṣàmọ́dún. àṣẹ ìṣàmọ́dún àṣẹ ìṣàmọ́dún Maiyegun general àṣẹ ìṣàmọ́dún àṣẹ ìṣàmọ́dún àṣẹ ìṣàmọ́dún Maiyegun general àṣẹ ìṣàmọ́dún àṣẹ ìṣàmọ́dún bàbá Akínọlá àṣẹ ìṣàmọ́dún ọmọ Bádéró àṣẹ ìṣàmọ́dún ọkọ Àgbékẹ́ Òyìnbó àṣẹ ìṣàmọ́dún àṣẹ ìṣàmọ́dún àṣẹ ìṣàmọ́dún Maiyegun general àṣẹ ìṣàmọ́dún. Torí Maiyegun olólùfẹ́ mi ọ̀rẹ́ mi ẹ̀gbọ́n mi aláàánú mi olùrànlọ́wọ́ mi ni mo ṣe ta gbangba mọ́ra Olúwaṣeyì ọmọ Bádéró ó mọ̀mọ́ kú ọjọ́ bí òní o ọlọ́run aláwòrán bí òní jẹ́ ọmọdé ọ̀tọ̀ ní Saheed Abówọ́ ọlọ́run ikú òní pa ẹ́ mọ́ mi lójú Maiyegun general Maiyegun gbogbogbò òkèlè múrù sí iwájú lọ́pọ̀ ẹ̀bí tí ń ré sí bówó ọlọ́run ò ní bá wọn rà padà Saheed ń ṣe ni kó máa fojoojúmọ́ ayé peléke sí àgọ́ ewu ń tọ́ wàwà àdàgbàrá kòrò ti gbìn ọdọọdún làárọ̀ rọ́gbọ́ ọdọọdún làárọ̀ òsè ọdọọdún làárọ̀ mọ̀bìrì lórí àtẹ ọdọọdún ní pẹ̀rẹ̀gún máa wọ tútù wálé ayé àìgbórí odó pètè odó àìgbórí ọlọ pètè ọlọ àyẹrẹ ní kẹyìn olóko àtà ní kẹyìn onílẹ̀ lágbára ọ̀dániwáyé ìwọ ló rẹ̀yìn gbogbo ọ̀tá rẹ̀ gbogbo níṣẹ́ ni kó máa fojoojúmọ́ ayé peléke sí ọmọ Bádéró àgùntàn ò jẹ́ gbàgbé eléèrí adìyẹ ò jẹ́ gbàgbé ọlọ́kà èmi ò jẹ́ gbàgbé ohun tó ṣe láyé èmi ni mo ṣe ní ìdúpẹ́ kí n fẹ́ mí ìmọ̀rì ẹ̀sọ́ lóore ìlẹ̀ Ìjẹ̀bú ọmọ eré ni wà Maiyegun ọmọdún mọ́dé ni ó ìwọ lọmọdún mọ́ṣù pẹ̀lú ẹjẹ́ ọmọ eré ni wà ọmọ ẹlẹ́dìí yóò gògò màgà tí fẹ́ jẹ́ yé bí àwọ̀ kọ̀ǹgbẹ́ ẹlẹ́dìí yóò gògò màgà yín nílé àwọn bàbá tó bí ẹ lọ́mọ ọmọ òun ṣe ni ọ̀yọ̀yọ̀ ń yọ̀ ọ̀yọ̀yọ̀ máyọ̀ mọ́ ohun tí ń ṣe ni òkúkú lè panilẹ̀ ọmọ ibà tó mẹ́gún ọgbó rẹ̀ mọ́ ọmọ onígbò mádèmádè ọmọ onígbò máwọ̀máwọ̀ ọmọ onígbò máyàmáyà tó rájòjì tó bá wọ gbòòrò tọ̀ wọ́n sì dẹni ẹ̀bọ̀ra nílé bàbá tó bí ẹ lọ́mọ Bádéró mẹ́fà níṣu níjẹ̀bú èjì jíjẹ èjì àìjẹ èjì tó kù làwọn bàbá yín fi ń bẹ̀lúkú nílé adúrún mádé ọmọ alágẹmọ mẹ́rìndínlógún ní ọmọ ẹlẹ́yìn ìpínlẹ̀ Adéwúre ọmọ alágẹmọ ògbó ẹ̀wọ̀yọ̀ ilé ọmọ olówó ṣe ń báyé torí ìran bàbá tiẹ̀ ní ti ń náwó kóyìnbó tó kówó tiwọn dé lọ́jọ́ sí òyìnbó tún kówó tiwọn dé owó tí yín wá kọ̀ sí jabarata léèdòwó ẹrú léèdòwó ọmọ Maiyegun la fi ń gbé kékeré Ìjẹ̀bú owó àgbà Ìjẹ̀bú owó ọkùnrin Ìjẹ̀bú owó obìnrin Ìjẹ̀bú owó kúkúrú Ìjẹ̀bú owó gúngún Ìjẹ̀bú owó pupa Ìjẹ̀bú owó dúdú Ìjẹ̀bú owó ìtọ́ Ìjẹ̀bú owó ìtọ̀ Ìjẹ̀bú owó gbogbo ara Ìjẹ̀bú owó kìkì owó ní kìkì jìgbìnì ẹ fi gbogbo ara owó ṣe jìgbìnì owó bí àtẹ ẹlẹ́kẹ̀ Maiyegun ẹni tó bá lanu tó ní Ìjẹ̀bú fẹ́ràn owó sọ fún wọn pé ṣé òun ní ọ̀rọ̀ lówó ẹ̀yìn ilé bàbá tó bí ẹ̀ lọ́mọ bàbá ẹni tíṣẹ́ bá òun kó jáde kó wá wí mo ti rí ọlọ́dún ni wọn ò ní fi ọṣà wá sí ibodà ọmọdún lọ́lọ́run ọba. Maiyegun àṣeyí ṣàmọ́dún kò pẹ́ láyé o Maiyegun àṣeyí ṣàmọ́dún kò pẹ́ láyé o Maiyegun Olúwaṣeyì o Maiyegun àṣeyí ṣàmọ́dún pẹ́ láyé o Maiyegun àṣeyí ṣàmọ́dún kò pẹ́ láyé o Maiyegun.